around you. I'm not scared to take a chance. Yeah, I'm so happy that I found you. And you know that I'm yours, alright. You can tell by the look in my eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. You can show me how to move, 'cause I don't wanna be sitting alone. I don't care what road you choose. Don't wanna go back to who I was before. And I know that you might know right. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I give it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, we got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, yeah, shake it out, 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 shake it out.
Don't care, cats got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me?
You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out.
On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill.
Yeah.
My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip.
Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, yeah, shake it out, 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 shake it out.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Hi, everybody. You're all getting your groove on, I hope. We've got Shelly Dally, we've got Unpaid Road, we've got Stimples, Meerscat, we've got Jason X. G'day, all of the Aussies that I've just said hello to. Not all of you, but some of you are Aussies. Charity, hello. New name, but I'm sure you're a lurker popping out. I love it when the lurkers come out as well. Okay, Grateful Life, Enola, hi Enola. Bev Darling's here, Jade's here. Sunshine Country Chickens, I saw you at the very beginning. You were first. Sassy Bear, oh, yay! Oh, Sassy's here. She's in my hometown. She's going to the Main Skin concert tomorrow. Oh, I bet you're so excited. The weather's a bit overcast tonight, but I'm so glad you're spending a little bit of time with us. Have you got your outfit ready? Have you got your little concert supply kit? Potential earplugs, hand sanitizer, your Panamax or your Panadols, some water. Are you allowed to take water bottles in? I don't think you're allowed to take those in anymore. Maybe. I can't even remember. I can't even remember if you're allowed to have water bottles. I know you're allowed to have cups sometimes, but yay. I love an event. I love a good event. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that one just came off the cuff. I was just like, I'm so sick here about that stupid car. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But anyway, so, oh, yes, and pre-games, yes. But don't get too wiped out. Don't get too excited because then you can't half remember the concert and then everything becomes too hard. So just take it easy with the pre-games, just a few little ones, okay? Sealed bottles are allowed. Fantastic. Just don't lob them at the stage. Don't get overexcited and start launching things at the stage because that'll get you ousted immediately. Okay, so I've been out all day and I had a little bit of a moment this afternoon. It was my last surviving grandparent. It was his 85th birthday this week. And so we all got together. We went to our hometown and we all had like a very sedate 85th birthday party. We all just basically gathered around and ate Christmas platters, bickies, gherkins, peanuts. My auntie brought some macadamias that you had to crack open. It was brilliant. It took us forever to figure out how to do it, but we figured it out. And of course, I tried some new weird cheeses that my step auntie brought or my auntie brought, and my tummy did not enjoy. I got very headachy and I felt really sick. So I actually had to go and have a lie down and I fell asleep. Just as I was cutting the cake, my granddad got very emotional because he was just so happy that everybody was there. And I missed it, but I got some good photos. And then we drove home this afternoon. And where we were, it was in the middle of butthole nowhere. It's literally the back of Burke, right? So I didn't have any reception all day. So I didn't know what was going on in the world of Foodie or Amber or anybody. I didn't know what anybody was doing. And so as soon as I've got some signal, I jumped on the phone. It's just we're about to get home. And I see it. I've got something to tell you guys. It was actually a FFG stream, something we always knew. She's got the beadies. And I was just like, oh, Karma. When Karma rocks in gold hot pants and flaming batons. Is it not just, we knew it was coming in droves. So, yeah. So today we're going to watch her, what I ate. Honestly, what I ate, which means any of the other what I ate in a days were lies. And she's going to talk to us in a baby voice about her beadies. Yeah, her beadies. I added some things together to make it all one video, and sped her up, and that's about it. I have noticed that the filters are on. Yep, I did take note of that. But I have not watched it. I have not watched any of it. I just know that she starts talking in a baby voice. Baby boys. That was it. So you and I are going to watch this. I'm going to be watching this fresh. So everything that you see is my first immediate reaction. I'm not gleeful because diabetes sucks. And if you've got to be on meds for the rest of your life, and for her, if she's got proper diabetes, if this is real and this is true and not just a ploy for views, she's fucked. She's absolutely fucked. Because she's dirty, she's filthy, she's not mobile, she's not going to be able to fix this with diet because she can't fix it with diet. She can't fix it with diet. I'm not saying it's impossible to do that, to help reverse diabetes or pre-diabetes with good healthy lifestyle and with a good diet, but she can't do it. Absolutely cannot do it. So, yeah, she's going to lose a toe, maybe a foot, or get, I don't know, gout or whatever it is, whatever the argue are. ulcers, dead feet, whatever's going on with her that she's not getting up, walking around. All I can say is suck the fat one, foodie. Suck it hard. You've done this to yourself. You had ample opportunity to not get the diabetes, and now that you've got them, you can only blame yourself. That's all I've got to say. Okay. Oh, I'm in for a treat. Oh, I bet it's going to be so good. Oh, all the shit that's going to come out of her mouth. Let me do a little. I have watched. I swear to God, I've not watched any of it. I've seen the very end clip and I've seen the very start of the first video. That's it, because I just smushed them together. I'm going to be on track. I'm doing it for reals. I'm scared. This has been a big wake-up call. I'm doing it for Salah, but I'm doing it mostly for me. This has come as a surprise. She fudged the results, or she was lying about the results. And this is it this time. She's absolutely 100% going to do it this time. She's going to change her life around and get healthy. That's what we're going to hear. And you know what? In 2 days' time, we're going to be eating a mountain full of rice, some shish kebabs, and all the gherkins in the world. Yep. I give her 2 days before she's like, oh, I can't do it. It's too hard. I have an ED. Oh, I was just joking. Those results weren't really what they were. That's what we're going to get. Bullshit. Okay. Hi, Dylan. Hello. See who else has come in. Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Unpaved Road. Did I say hello to you? I think I read your name, but I didn't say it out loud. Hi, Antonis. Hello. So let's get into it, guys. Oh, what is Nolan saying? I'm so jelly over seeing Main Skin. Look, I know the one song, and I love that one song. I haven't listened to any others, to be honest, but I think I'm going to have to. Oh, and Sassy's going to be just shaking her ass so hard at the concert. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, I know. And you know what? I almost wasn't going to watch it. I'm not watching the cat. I'm not watching the cat mukbang. The African beef meal thing. I'm not watching it because it's all just crap. It's all just fake. I said my piece. My community tab said my feelings about the car, and my little video that put her straight about how long the cat's nails were not cut for. I think that was pretty straightforward, and I had the timeline. I may have been off 1 or 2 days about the cat adoption, because when things are uploaded and when things actually happened, I think it was the 22nd, but the 24th is when it was uploaded, so that's what I'm counting it as. The timeline by when Foodie stated that she'd cut roughly the cat's nails, and when she actually didn't cut them, and when FFG got hold of the cat, that's the window of time that the cat's nails were untreated. And I love it how she mentioned the cat couldn't hear properly because her ears are so full of shit. We know, and she's hearing much better now. And that was something that was noted on the vet files. Funny that. But anyway, just shows that she's a neglectful, terrible cat owner, and she shouldn't have pets. Okay. I know my husband's my husband literally, because I walk around the house singing that 17 song that goes kung chi bakshi kung chi bakshi, yeah, and that's basically the chorus, and he's like, shut up. It's at that point where he's like, stop it, you stop, it's driving him mad, but I can't help it, it pops out of my mouth all the time. Okay, 44 weeks, 59th, 60th and 29th. There's your request for the stream. Enjoy it. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Let's go on off one. And I've called this whole video back to back, diabetes. Just diabetes. Diabetes. That's because that's what she's got. She's got diabetes. Okay, ready, steady. Gotta present it so you can see it too. Because that's always fun when you do a live stream. You actually share the video. Oh, it's a good time. It's a good time. Look, you know what? And normally I wouldn't be so peppy about someone getting a terrible diagnosis, because diabetes is not good. It's not fun. It can be life-threatening and all that kind of good stuff. But, she had all the warnings. No one to blame but herself, but let's go.
Let you go, but maybe it's too late to figure it out, to make it through. Maybe it can't wait, maybe it's time, maybe we don't.
Hey guys, so this is
Now, I have something to show you. Are you ready? This is Foodie. This is Foodie with a filter.
going to be like two videos.
She's looking very
videos.
plastic fantastic. Oh, I wanted to show her with the eyes open.
But it's like this.
Okay, there we go. Plastic fantastic. But now look at this one. This one here. She looks very different, don't you think? What's going on here, Fruity? What's going on here, Fruity? Let's have a look at that again. It's the same lady, but they don't look at all the same. Pasty white ghost face, smoother than a baby's bottom. She's got no fuzz, everything's smooth, creamy, silky, untextured. Nightmare skin. Frightening. She's a paralysis monster. But here, we are Snow White. We have cranked the filters to heaven. Wow, this is telling me a couple of things. The voice she's using, the baby voice, because she does that when she's feeling vulnerable and small and she's got to say something that's going to make it sound really stupid, but she's going to do it for clarity and honesty. And the filters, because she's feeling very vulnerable about how bad her skin looks and she's trying to look a bit more healthy and she's trying to look like she's got a little bit of like integrity and you can believe her and trust her. And I'm pretty, guys. She's trying to use the power of her pretty privilege to convince us. This makes me think that what she's saying has got a slight tinge of truth about it because she's feeling very insecure about her looks and she's using the baby voice, the little incy baby voice, because that's what she uses when she's like, I'm dumb and I have something dumb to tell you.
Same day. So it's going to be a bit weird, I guess. Anyway, so this first video, I'm going to talk about...
Remember, Rudy, you get one request per stream and you've already used it up. Okay, so you have to calm it down, honey, okay?
Health update. I'm not going to do a weigh-in right now. Probably do that tomorrow. But I'm going to take my blood sugar because I do have that monitor now. And I want to show you guys what my blood sugar is. And I have been taking my blood sugar. It's kind of a problem. Well, it is a problem, a big enough problem. So let me get to that first. So I have my kit.
Yeah, that's
Put my
absolutely.
I won't show the blood part, don't worry. Get one of my strips here. Now I did eat maybe like an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half ago, so it's not going to be like a fasting blood sugar.
Then why bother doing it? Why? Look, is she under the treatment of a doctor? Look, I don't know when you should be taking your blood sugars for your thing, but I'm assuming you should be taking it like if you're chronic or really like it's scary, like you could go into like a coma or a fit, blah, blah, blah. You should be checking it every couple of hours. But just randomly checking it, is she just glossing over the fact that she's got to be checking her blood levels because she's got the Beedies, and we're just supposed to accept it and not be like, damn it, bitch, you have been crying to us that you cured your Beedies. You're not pre-diabetic. You're not drinking all the sugary drinks under the sun. Is she just glossing over that fact and just going straight to testing her blood sugars with the strips? Is that what we're doing? Just glossing over it because she's a dumbass? Okay.
And my fasting blood sugar is like pretty high, so we're ready to go.
Scotty, message the bridge. The filters can't take any more to Captain. They're gonna blow.
I'm such a baby with the finger picking. I hate it.
Terrible, I know.
It startles me, just like getting your ears pierced.
The TikTok's like, I cannot give her no more, sir. The pulse deactivator's gonna blow. She cannot take it. Oh, okay.
316.
Good for overall diet.
That's really high from what I gather. I'm not used to the MGDL. Usually it's MMOL. From when I was in Canada, I had that machine. So my blood sugars have rocketed in not that long of a time.
Since when?
Time period. And
tell us.
You know, I know I'm not taking care of my health. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, you know, anyone with eyes can see that I'm not taking very good.
Yes. See, this is the thing. This is where I think she needs something, and she needs something important. The car didn't give a crap. The raging about the cat, she's not getting the oohs and ahs and like she's not getting the amount that she used to. We're just kind of like, okay, shanty toddler, throw your tantrum over there in the corner while the grown-ups go and do grown-up things. Rightio. This is another one of her health arcs. This is like emergency health conditions. It's like when she overdosed on cheese, or when she had a sore back, or you know, one of her multitude of serious health conditions that she's got to take super, super seriously. But realistically, she's got some health stuff going on, and we can see that there's some really serious, like her diet's atrocious, her inactivity terrible, her weight gain has just been rapid and continuous, she looks terrible, she's smoking, her mental health's unchecked. The Beedies is just another icing on the cake. It's just more layers. But is she gonna absolutely take as much money out of this very important health scare? Absolutely. It's her life. It's okay for me to talk about my life. It's my life.
good care of my health. Struggle.
Oh, and I'll continue. And the other side of this is that when we criticize or talk about the diabetes, like there's probably people in the chat who know more about diabetes than Foodie Beauty will ever understand. And then there are people like me that I've got diabetes in the family. My dad had diabetes. My great-grandma had diabetes. That's all I really know. And I know there's type 1, type 2. There's one with medicine, one without medicine. Juice, lollies, test them. Like, I don't know much about the diabetes. But what she's going to do is be like, oh, you guys don't even know. You talk like you're experts and you don't even know. And how dare you? It's a serious, like, on the flippity flop, she can get sympathy. And then on the other side, she can be mad at the reactors for talking about it. It's coins, either side of it. Sympathy because I'm a victim. And the other thing is, they're going to say I did this to myself. That's not very empathetic. That's not very nice of them. Where's that compassion? They're all just freaks. She's going to get so much from this. It's going to be amazing to see how she navigates all of this stuff.
Struggling with eating habits and lack of exercise. And all that stuff. So
we're all just doing our own
16.
thing.
When I fast and wake up, I take my blood sugar. It was
100%.
230 around that. So, which is still high. It should be like I think around 100 if I'm not mistaken. So, I went to see a doctor here about it. I told Salah my blood sugar is pretty high, and he said I'll take you to a doctor tomorrow. Whenever I took my, it's like the same day.
Oh, shut up, whatever.
Mumbler. And if
I think we hit on it the other day. There's something, she's got an ulcer or a cut on her foot or something that's just not healing. That's forced her to go to the doctor. And that's why she's now having to test, because they've done a test on her and they found that she's pre-diabetic or diabetic, and her numbers were just really, really, really bad. But I think there's something going on with her that's just, maybe the boil never healed up. Maybe the boil never healed up. Maybe it didn't get better, or it's gotten better to a certain point, but it just won't actually go away.
If my blood sugars are still out of whack, I'll have to go on medication. So I'm really, really wanting to give it, try harder than I've ever tried in my life. I don't think I've ever really tried super hard, because when it gets really hard, which it really is, I just give up. I just give up. I panic. I listen to the urges, and I just don't give it enough of a try. And I'm getting up there in age. I'm 39. I could be living a very active, happier life, healthier. Health is happiness for sure. You can,
and that's why we think you are a miserable sow, because if happiness is health and health is happiness, you must be like, you are a depressive cloud. There is nothing happy going in your body. There's no movement to make you happy. There's no good foods to make you happy. The way you eat, how much you eat, how often you eat, the financial strain that it's putting on your entire life, the strain that it's putting on your body, your mental health and health go hand in hand. That is why we know you're unhappy, because your health is, there's just, I don't know anybody with these kind of, unless they have a certain kind of mindset, I don't know anybody with this kind of ailments who could probably have a very fulfilling life, unless they had, a really, really, really good attitude.
You can enjoy life if you're not healthy. I mean, my trip to Thailand was awesome, but it could have been so much more awesome if I felt well. I don't feel well. I feel like I have no energy. I feel like I'm 80 years old. Let's face it, I probably really physically have the.
No, I would say that you're not. You're like an infirm 80-year-olds, because there are 80-year-olds out there that are kicking ass and in their gardens, living independently, driving cars, going on walks, have pets, babysit kids, still work part-time, or have really active hobbies, get out, play golf, play tennis. You're an infirm 80-year-old. You're an infirm person, a person that has massive medical issues. age is not it. It's your health. That's
the
not
physical
right.
capabilities. Some even 80-year-olds even have more of physical capabilities than me. And I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just actually being really realistic. That's how I
Yeah,
feel.
I don't
and
think so. I think she eats
it's
every
a lot
hour.
worse than it's ever been, feelings wise. So I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm probably just gonna do this list here. Lose weight. I need to be consistent with light exercise, even if it's just walking in the evening, because that will
I'm
get
going back.
cardiovascular system going,
Going back because I
metabolism
want to
going.
read those.
It's just healthy. It's not going to be the number one culprit for weight loss.
Those things, those goals that we null and void in 48 hours. Okay, what are we going to do? We are going to lose weight. Okay, healthy eating, never going to happen. But her idea of healthy eating is what she's been cooking for herself. She thinks that's healthy because it's not come out of a takeaway box. Exercise regularly, ma'am. The only cardio you get is your rage streams. Stop smoking. If you're going to be trying to eat healthy, you're going to up the smoking, if anything. Eat fewer carbs. Tell me what carbs are. Tell me if no. Drink more water. That's easy enough. And get enough sleep. Okay.
I need to be consistent with light exercise, even if it's just walking in the evening, because that will get cardiovascular system going, metabolism going. It's just healthy. It's not going to be the number one culprit for weight loss right now. I understand that because I need to start with my diet. I need to cut out all of the bad things. And
nope,
it's just really bad how I eat. So
nope. What does she need to start with? What's the first thing that she should probably be doing, in my opinion? I'm not an expert. I don't know how to treat diabetes. I don't know anything about it, really. What's the first thing she'd be doing to try and change her life? You start up here. The body will follow. But if she's not doing anything to help fix this up here, all of those habits that she's going to try and change it's going to be absolutely moot. She needs to get her head right before she can get her body right. 100%.
I haven't really been ordering out really all that much compared to how I used to, but I have been cooking a lot of things at home. Like if I don't order out, I'm all day cooking things, like I'm going to make a cobbler. I'm going to make.
Then stop being so extravagant. Cook up, just pan fry some chicken breast and make yourself a Greek salad. It doesn't have to be a gourmet. It's not gourmet when you make it, but it doesn't have to be a meat and 3 veg, something that you find at a restaurant. It can be clean and it can be simple and it can take you 5 minutes. You can have a whole bunch of chicken cooked up in your fridge and a big salad just sitting there ready to a big salad. She's already got a big salad. You can have some pre-chopped salad sitting in your fridge. You don't have to make it a circus performance every single time you cook a meal. You are going to give up. If it takes you more than 10 minutes to prepare a meal, that meal is too extravagant for you. You are going to give up. If you're cooking for 4 or 5 hours a day, just so you can sit down and eat a tub full of food, you're going to fail. You need to make it simple. Simple is best. Stop it. She's just setting herself up for failure.
Cookies. I'm going to make poutine. I find ways to get to the bad food, and even if it takes more effort. So I need to start, and I need to
meat and 3 cheese.
really put effort into it.
It's 4 shades.
And when the going gets tough, I just have to get through it. Lifestyle changes for the better are so difficult,
But Jen, if you would like to send me a email, you can send it to doeeyedcookie@gmail.com and it will find me quite easily.
With sugar readings this high, I don't even know what that is in mmol, maybe 16 or something like that. That's really up what it was when I was like 400 pounds. And the last time I weighed,
girl, you're over 400 pounds. So she's right. She's not 400 pounds. She's 420 pounds.
Myself not long ago. I was
Hi, Shiana.
350 or 360. So I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow morning. Film that. I'm not doing this for any other reason than to just be transparent with myself mostly and just get better, and I want.
Then be transparent off camera, be transparent behind the scenes, be transparent with your GP, your therapist, your dietitian, with your husband. If it's just to be transparent with yourself, you don't have to tell us, you don't have to monetize this, because then you're going to come on and tell us that we are being invasive and being nosy when we go and do a whole bunch of research on diabetes and obesity and how they interact. And when you tell us lies about what you're doing and about your diet, when you give up and break the contract you've just made with yourself in 2 days, you're going to start raging at us for being invasive and asking questions and knowing more and understanding more. and calling out your crap. You've brought this to our attention now, and we are going to research the crap out of it, as we always do. Everything you do, we're going to find out the truth so we know when you're lying. That's just how this works. But you don't get to yell at us because you brought it up first. Before this, it was just us speculating and us coming up with theories and making up lies. But apparently we're not as dumb as you think we are.
Want to have some kind of online support system. I want everyone who's struggling as well to come together and try to do this, you know. And I say
I 100% agree with you. Live a chill life. And for some of us, we have jobs. She doesn't have one. Some of us play sports or do exercise, or we do a craft, or we do YouTube, or we do computer games, or we photograph, or we're into music, or we play an instrument. We have other things, or we just like to sit down and watch TikToks for a couple of hours a day, or we like to watch YouTube streams. We have other things, but Foodie has food and YouTube. Sala doesn't want to play with her. Sala's got his mates online that he wants to talk to. Sala's got a job. Sala doesn't have time for her. He's a busy adult man doing busy adult man things in his jerk-off room. Foodie's left alone on the couch with all day just to think about what she's going to cook next. What's her next snack? What should I be doing? No, I'm not going to do what I should be doing. I'm going to be doing what I want to eat. I'm just going to go eat something. I'm going to order something. I'm going to think about dinner, lunch, and breakfast the next day. And I'm going to film. I'm going to edit. That's it. Her life is so empty. She's filled it up with food and nothing more.
say that, but I'm afraid that I'll let people down. But there's not really much more option for failure at this point. I mean, my health is not good. You know, I have sleep apnea. I use a CPAP machine. I have high blood pressure. I have diabetes.
I'm a liar. I'm a manipulator, narcissist.
You know, I was in denial so long about
Mental
that, like,
health
because I thought
deficient.
I'm pre-diabetic. I'm not going to become diabetic. I don't know why I was in such denial that I would ever get diabetes. Like, you know, I don't know. I really don't know how my brain works with that, but that's how it is. You know, I have depression,
Go and
anxiety,
see
I
a
have all these things I
therapist.
just need to reverse.
Go and see a therapist. Go and see a doctor. Ask your doctor 1 billion questions about diabetes. Go and see a dietitian, an actual qualified dietitian in person, somebody who understands how diabetes works and how a diet needs to be customized calorie-wise, food preference-wise, but for somebody with diabetes or who is pre-diabetic. Go and see somebody. Pay them $400 a month for their skills to help you eat a healthy, whole diet. This one is never, ever, ever going to be able to reverse her diabetes with exercise and diet. She won't be able to do it long enough to make a difference. Weight loss surgery has had in history, anecdotally, some good results for people that are pre-diabetic or even with diabetes, because they've lost enough weight, it regulates, it resets the body, and if they sustain healthy eating, it can help. And if you get more active, this one, she'll never, ever, ever. She won't be able to fix her diet with her diabetes with diet and exercise. Fuck off.
And exercise can also help with depression and anxiety as well. So they say it takes 21 days.
Are you whoa, mind-blowing information, guys. Exercise can help you with depression and mental health disorders such as anxiety, depression. All of the mentals can be helped with exercise. Did you know that? My mind is blown. New information.
Days, right, to build good habits if you're consistent. So that's what I just need to do. If nothing else, that's all I'm going to do.
Oh, we're going to
it's just like a
shit
daily
out of it.
video diary of how I'm doing.
620,
maybe like vlog style,
say 620.
what I'm going to eat. I don't even know. I don't even want to really eat because I look at my stomach. I look at the flesh on my body, the amount of fat I have. I have a lot of energy storage that I could be using for fuel.
It's not about energy for you, though. You have no energy. And restricting, you're an binge eater. Restricting is the worst thing you can do. Moving is what you need to do. Eat and move so you can get, she's just an idiot. She has no idea what she's talking about. Oh, my God.
I don't feel like I want to put more calories in my body. I mean, I have so many already, you know. Anyway, I want to give my body a chance to break down some of that and use it.
Then get moving. Move.
Anyway, if you guys have any
Get
suggestions,
off the couch.
because I know a lot of you have been through things and a lot of you have been successful.
Buy a treadmill. Get some singlets and a baseball cap. If you're embarrassed to be seen bald in front of someone, just buy yourself a baseball cap. Walk around. If you look like, get some cute ones. Get a pink one with some fucking diamantes on it or something. Make yourself feel tizzy. And get yourself some really good sneakers, a couple of singlets, and get a treadmill. So if you get the urge, you can jump on it. You get up in the morning, you go for 5 minutes. After lunch, 5 minutes. Before bed, 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 times a day, 50, however many times a day. Get a treadmill. It's all I can say. Get a treadmill.
So share your ideas with me. I really need the help. And be, as long as you're polite and constructive, I have no problem.
And after I've just said that, we are not the ones to give you practical medical advice. You need to see a doctor, you need to see a PT, you need to see a nutritionist, and you need to see a mental health specialist. Your chat, YouTube, me, not the ones to be telling you with all of that stuff put together, what to be doing, how to fix your diabetes, idiot.
With you leaving feedback, never. I appreciate it.
No, she's not serious about it.
That's my story right now. I have another video I'm going to put out. It's going to be a what I eat in a day video. I've been journaling, kind of like a food journal, to show you guys and myself, because I don't do this often, a full day of how I eat, so I can really see visually what I'm doing, what I'm putting in my mouth, what's contributing to these health issues. And I'm sure it's just overeating bad things.
It's your mental health. It's your ED. It is your inging. It is your unsupervised, undiagnosed eating disorder that is killing you. All the physical stuff is a manifestation of your ED. You trying to change your diet and break all those habits at once is setting yourself up for failure.
Thanks. So
but I want to. She doesn't want to hear
I'm going to do this whole day, and then tomorrow
she'll be all yelling at us all the other day, in a couple of days, about
get going,
our
kicking our
ideas
butts
and
into gear.
suggestions.
So stay tuned for that video. I'm going to show you what I ate today, and go from
It's going to be bullshit.
Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for listening. I know it's like, here we go again, and I don't blame people, but I guess time will tell. I'm really going to really try, because those blood sugar levels are really scary. My blood pressure is scary. I don't want to go on medication for life, and if I can avoid it, reversing these things with a healthy lifestyle or making them manageable, I will love that. So, YOLO. See you guys.
All I can say is bullshit, 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 bullshit. You know what the great side of this is, when she starts yelling at us or saying that we're all idiots. I mean, you all think you know what's going on, and because she's told us diabetic, we're going to look up diabetes, yada yada. That's what I'm looking for, the rage to tell us off for being nosy bitches. And the other thing I'm looking forward to is how quick it is for her to fail in this endeavor as well. And that's me being a mean, petty bitch, because there's no way with her track history that this is going to be round 1 of round 25,000 million. I'm going to fix my diabetes. I'm going to get healthy. I've given in. I had a weak moment. I've been craving, and I've been so good for like a day and a half. I deserve a bucket full of white rice. It won't hurt me, because my blood sugars have been so good for a day and a half. That's what we're going to get, guaranteed. Okay, next video. Now, this is what she ate in a day. Honestly, what she ate in a day.
All right, so this is the what I eat in a day video, as promised. I'm going to show you from the first thing I eat to the last thing I eat.
Mm-hmm. Where did her nose
I noticed
go?
some habits of myself that I've been watching this video. I just don't seem to care about portion size or how much of something I eat.
We know.
At one point I ate 3 corns on the cob with almost a whole stick of butter. So I mean,
we knew it. We knew it. She ate the corn cobs. So that means Sala had 1 and she had 3. We knew it. Because she was like, I'm just gonna have a dainty 2 cobs. I'm just gonna have 2 and give the rest to Summer. Yeah, rightio.
Instead of measuring out 1 or 2 tablespoons, I ever care about those things. I don't take the time to be thoughtful or mindful about what I put in my mouth and the quantity of it. I just eat. I just eat and I just eat. And it gives me a temporary escape from everything.
Escape
If
from
I'm
what? What are you
stressed out, if I'm
escaping
working
from?
on something, if I'm stressed out, dealing with
What are you escaping from, foodie? You don't have any problems. Your tax problems in Canada sorted. You've got the dream man that every woman in the world is just gagging over. Lurch with a beard. The Lurch / Wolfman with a beard. Like, oh my God, he's like an entrepreneur, chauffeur, carer, washer downerer, grocery gopher. Like he's the perfect, knows all the Jim Carrey movies. Wicked laugh. She's got the greatest husband on the earth. She's making stacks of cash. She has the zippiest of doodah cars, like fucking freaking awesome car. An amazing luxury apartment by the sea. Forget the dangerous fumes that float in them. She's a proud cat mum. She's a proud hamster mum. She's living in utopia. She's a Muslim, a practicing Muslim who's found the benefit and peace of Allah. What could be wrong in Foodie's life that she needs to overeat to distract herself from the perfection that is her life? What could be going on that she needs to overeat all the time? What is it? What is it? What is it?
with something, I say, okay, I'm going to take a snack break, and I just eat something very palatable, something not good for me. Maybe like 2-3 small bags of chips with like half a brick of cheese or something like that. I have horrible eating habits.
We know.
Do have binge eating disorder.
Mhm.
I'm addicted to certain foods.
Yep.
Mostly takeout, junk food, all that.
Yep.
And I also am just not a mindful eater at all. So my hunger cues are way skewed because of that. My hormones
She
are out
can't
of
even make
whack.
eye contact.
I'll have natural hormones that tell us when we're hungry, when to stop. I don't even listen to those. They're like, yeah. So I think it's causing me health issues at this point, more than ever. And
I think it's causing me health issues at this point. She's 5'1" and 400 something pounds. She thinks that it might be causing her health issues at this point. Yeah.
I have to do something about it. But I wanted to do a diary full day of how I eat I was gonna say on a bad day. Hi, baby girl. Say hi to the camera.
No.
She's crying for attention. Oh,
Yeah,
just
just like
quick
you.
video. Every day is a bad day because I eat like this pretty much every day. The amount of full good days I've had in a long time are near zero. I end up caving at night, being so hungry or just not being able to give into those urges. They're very overwhelming. And so that's basically how it's been for me for a long, long time. And my body's tired of it. I don't blame it. I've been severely abusing myself with food a lot of times. I, just overeat way too many of the bad things, and it just has to stop. Yeah, it really, really has to. The time was like 10 years ago or 15. I need to, it's way past due. So I just want to show you guys how I eat on an everyday basis, the kind of things I eat, how my eating pattern is. I haven't been eating out as much, so I've been making.
Okay, this is what I think. This is what I think Foodie eats. I don't know what she's going to show. I think for breakfast, she probably has 3 or 4 egg and bacon sandwiches, or she's eating 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 falafel sandwiches, and then she'll have a snack an hour later. That's probably a Capri Sun and a couple of little bags of chips and 4 mangoes. And then she'll have the mukbang will be her lunch or her dinner. And then she'll have more snacks. And then she'll have another mukbang sized meal. And then she'll have more snacks before she goes to bed. And then she probably wakes up at 3 a.m. and has another snack of sugary, juicy drinks and probably 5 or 6 chocolate bars. And then she'll wake up at 6 o'clock. She's not sleeping well because she's just waking up to snack. I think she's just mukbanging meals 3 or 4 times a day and just eating all the chocolates and chips, because there's no other explanation other than that for her to be getting through all the groceries. And I didn't do the numbers. I forgot to do it the other night. I kept getting distracted. Where did I write it down? I wrote it down here. Okay. So I did some maths. I'm going to do it this time. I did some maths on how much they've spent on groceries, and I've averaged it out on how much they're spending a week so far that we've seen. Okay. So she spent in the last 4 weeks $789 Australian dollars, because I've worked it out to be Australian dollars on groceries. And then if she's that's just the groceries. And then if she's having takeaway every second day, and that's $30 a meal. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but we've averaged it out at $30 because that's what Arla says it costs for the meals, roughly $30 Australian dollars. That's another $420 a month. So all up, that's costing them $1,208 conservatively, $1,208 Australian dollars a month so far that we know of. For the two of them, and that works out to be about $308 a week. And that's on the low end, $308 a week. And she's only earning about $3,000 to $4,000 a month. So Salah better be working. His wage probably pays their food bill and her wage pays everything else. Because in Kuwait, it's about 30% less. The cost of living is about 30% less on average than in Australia. But for someone like Foodie, she's eating the 30%. You add that 30% onto the food and then another 30%. And then she's eating what they're saving. So she's literally living like she's in Canada, but she's not earning like when she was in Canada at all. She's not earning dinar. She's earning Canadian dollars, which is basically like Australian dollars. So she's eating herself into debt. That is why I say that this has got to be a health turn. And the diabetes is a point of difference. The diabetes is a point of difference because her coming on and going, I just want to get healthy. I'm just going to eat better. I'm just going to do this because it's scary and I'm too fat and blah, 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 blah. We've heard that all before. It's boring. The diabetes is throwing something new and fresh and fun into the mix.
Making a lot of food, but still overeating it and making the wrong things. So it's just, for me, it scares me, the thought of raw dogging life. Like, I know that's, one of the things I need to do to not exacerbate this diabetes, I guess, smoke.
Oh, so she's talking about not using a substance to distract her from her real, true, raw emotions and adulting and feeling pain and discomfort, not physical pain, maybe a little bit from the exercise, but emotional discomfort. And working her way how to take them from a 10 to an 8 to a 6 to a 4 to a 2 so that they're not so amplified because she's not used to feeling them. Like, oh my God, that input sauce, that takes it to a 10. And then she'll get used to it and get resilient. And then next time it'll be a 6. And then maybe she won't even be bothered if they forgot the sweet and sour sauce with the McDonald's. She'll be like, they've got the sauce. Oh, my bad. I'm going to eat it anyway.
Can make it worse. And I smoke a lot of shisha. Sometimes I smoke menthols. That's also a comfort. That's an escape. And then there's food, which is my biggest escape, my biggest comfort. And if I take those away, right? I feel like I'm raw dogging life. Going through life is going to be boring. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be, and I know that eventually it will get better. I need to just try to get addicted to healthier habits.
That's right. You're absolutely right, too.
I need to get addicted to the feeling of feeling good. That's what it is. And seeing results and things like that. I have to be patient and consistent. And a lot of qualities I don't possess right now. So I'm going to show you what I ate today.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be turning a new leaf. And I'm going to try harder than I've ever tried. I have to. I'm scared by what I'm seeing. I don't know. It's probably still not enough, for me to be ready to do this. The thing is, I'll never be ready. I'm waiting to be ready. I'll never be ready. I never, ever want to go through the discomfort of having to change. I also don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm traveling, when I'm just living life and I can't breathe. I want to be able to go for long walks.
No, what happened to, I don't give a shit. All you skinnies can just take up my fat space. I don't care if I'm in your space. I don't care. They should accommodate us. They should make bathrooms bigger. They should make 2 seats available for everyone. They should accommodate me. Suck it up, skinny princesses. The potato princess is coming through. What happened to all of that? What happened to, I don't care if I need a seatbelt extender. I don't care if people look at me. I deserve to travel too and be a death fat. What happened to that attitude? Where did that go? Where's all that screw you skinnies?
My husband, I want to be able to do a lot of things I can't do. So that's what I have.
I want to be able to get on top of my husband. I want to be able to realize that when I'm sitting on him, I'm not crushing his hip bones. I'm not frightening him as I lumber towards him with my mouth open like, no, I want to be able to actually enjoy my husband intimately because I can't reach myself at this point. And that's important. She's got one move and I'm sure he's tired of it or he's not even seen it.
Have to focus on is what I can't do. things I haven't been able to do for like a good 10 years or more of my life. Okay, so I have to stay focused on that.
Yeah,
And I need you guys to remind
Hence
me of
the
that
big
anytime
bar.
I feel like caving, ordering crap, just all that
I
kind
think
of stuff.
Chantal is as well.
So yeah, number one will be to stay away from sugar. I know because of that. And I've just been in.
Girl, then I expect to be seeing you standing at your sink, pouring all of your Capri Suns out, all of your juices, all of your full fat sugar or full fat soft drinks. I want all those iced teas gone. I want to see nothing but mineral waters, lightly lemoned and limed sparkling waters. I want to see flavored waters. I want to see that bag full of lemons literally floating in your big glasses of water. I do not want to see any sugary shit in your mukbangs ever again.
Denial about it for so long, you know. And all right, I'm paying the price for that. So all right, so
Sorry,
here it is,
sorry,
my food
charities,
diary
dog.
of a
Sorry,
whole day of
pup.
eating, how I eat normally. All right, so here's meal number one. Some leftover mac and cheese. That's the last of it. Had some yesterday. Bunch of chicken strips, black olives, chunk of halloumi cheese, some mayo and ketchup. And I'm going to have that
She's
with
going to make these smaller than what she
an
actually
orange
eats
drink
because she's embarrassed.
and some water, cold water. And that's going to be my first meal.
Oh, of course you've got to put in your eating it. We don't want to hear it or see it. No thanks. We don't need to see that, ma'am.
No. And just like the crumble top, oatmeal flour, sugar, brown sugar, and
did you eat all of
oats.
it?
Did I already say that? Butter, brown sugar, oats and flour. Yeah. All right. So next thing I'm eating is a can of tuna, mayonnaise, yellow mustard.
Now, what I want to know is, are these back to back? Are these spaced out? Did you have this at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 5 p.m.? How rapidly are you eating all these meals? That's what I want to know. And what did she leave out?
Salt, pepper, and some fresh dill. Lots of dill.
Disgusting,
I love it with tuna.
and I love tuna.
That's the next thing I'm eating with 2 orange drinks and some more water. Bismillah. Okay.
Yum.
So the next thing I'm going to eat is some corn on the cob, which was frozen. I boiled.
But what she's not getting, is that it's not the food itself that she has to get rid of. She just needs to adjust these foods. She could have 2 of those chicken nuggies or even 3 of those nuggies and maybe a third of that mac and cheese, and then just fill the rest up with some steamed broccoli or a big salad, and that would be fine. Get rid of the olives, and that would be a good meal, and it would be a good substitute. The rhubarb, don't eat it out of the rhubarb or raspberry or whatever it is. Make them in little ramekins, or make them in your egg, like your cupcake dishes. Spoon it out into little cupcake dishes, and then just eat it. Put it in the fridge and just eat one from there, like one at a time. A little bit of cream on the top. Don't eat from the platter. Put it in a plate and then be like, that's it. And definitely, or don't get rid of the orange juices just yet. Take one, pour it into a cup of water, just dilute it down as you get better at it. The elotes, just have one with a big salad or have one with a taco. Have it with something else nutritious. You don't have to eliminate these foods. You just have to tweak it so it's part of a healthy diet, because food is healthy until you make it unhealthy.
I'm not going to eat the whole stick of butter,
mortadella. That's fucking shit.
I'm going to use probably a good portion with some salt. BB Carol, you're in the camera. I'm just about to fold that laundry there. Here, so I'll show you that. You could probably hear my washer spinning. Alhamdulillah, we have a washer and dryer. That's all I'm thankful for. And yeah, I'm going to eat this. It's my next thing I'm eating. And I'm probably going to watch a video from Creepy Comfort and Crime. You should check them out.
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to eat is some leftover beef stew or mafe with some rice.
She's probably going to, this is probably going to be I can't even do the calories at this point because just the butter alone. Yeah, she's probably going to be at least 4,000 to 5,000 calories for the day. And you know what? Not necessarily for the food in itself, except for that first meal. That's going to have lots of calories. That stick of butter is going to just, that's probably 2,000 calories just right there.
Rice, and we still have some left over. It's so much better the next day. And
that's because the flavors
11 p.m. right now. All right, I'm going to have a bowl of my homemade mixed berry cobbler.
Mixed berry
It's so
cobbler.
delicious.
So delicious.
And yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna have now.
Mhm.
And I guess I'll end the video here. I don't think I'll be eating anything else. Maybe just some sunflower seeds while we watch a movie. But that's all I'm gonna have. For
Yeah, how
today.
much of the
And again,
sunflower
tomorrow
seeds?
I'm gonna start fresh. And
Oh, she's got to start fresh the next day. Rightio. But how much of those sunflower seeds? Because she buys that, and then the next week she's got to buy another bag the same size. Is Salah eating the sunflower seeds as well? Does she realize that sunflower seeds are not low in calories? They are a high calorie food. They are small, but they pack a punch. That's why they're good for like people that are hiking, or people who are on diets who don't have big stomachs, or like people with other types of restrictive eating disorders. They're small and tiny and light. They give you a bit of a pack of protein, pack of oils, good stuff. Like they're an instant energy boost. You don't need to be eating those sunflower seeds, ma'am.
try to make some healthy,
Just put them in
low
your
carb, low sugar
salads.
meals to get my diabetes in check. So we'll see you guys in the next one. See you tomorrow.
Mhm.
Bye.
Woo! Okay. All right. So that's her stuff. So basically, she started her next round of cons. So she's using her diabetes to gain sympathy, to use the baby voice. She's just baby voicing it up. It's all just whatever. She's probably got it. We're all on the same page, right? This is all crap. Nothing's going to change. She's just going to keep eating like this. She's going to rage at us when we hold her accountable for it. But you said, Chantal, she's like, yeah, but you're liars. And I never said that and blah, 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 blah. Like, she's just going to like gaslight us. She doesn't have the beaties. Her sugars are good. What are we talking about? We're just all liars. That's where we're going to go with this, because she's not going to be able to sustain the change, because she won't go and see a professional therapist or a dietitian or a doctor to actually help her through this. And she missed some food. I believe she totally missed some food. And we know that she drowned that cobbler with cream, because nobody has cobbler without cream. I mean, that's insanity. All right. Now, we've only been on for not even an hour. We are just cruising through this. So what I might do now is go and look at, I forgot to pull up a retro. So forgive me just a couple secs. I'm going to go see if I've got something preloaded in my playlist. And if not, we're just going to start at her oldest videos and find something good to watch. What do you reckon? That sounds good, right? Stellar idea cookie. Okay, what have I got? Losergate. That's my Chantal playlist. No, we've done that one. We've done that one. Okay. No, we did those ones last time. All right, so I've got to go find something. It's easy to find something good, because oldest ones are fun. Like the new ones, don't want to watch them because we've seen it. I want to see the old version of her, because I've never seen those and I'm enjoying watching them. Okay, let me just go through. I want to sort of like bounce off her weight loss, giving up kind of situation. I've just got to find the right time. 16 days, 18 days, healthy mukbang time. Let's eat. Day 19. No, that's not the one. No, there was one. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, here, this one. So this one. Okay, this one. Wait till you see. Look, the ooh is because of the shade of lipstick she's wearing. Wait till you see it and you will ooh and too. Okay, so this one's a short one, so I'll have to find another one after this too. So this one is called Weigh-In Day. It's not good. And this is about day 40 of her weight loss program. And this one is from 5 years ago. Okay, so this is from specifically May 21st, 2018. So let's hear the language let's see how it's changed or how much it's the same. Yes. And that shade, don't wear the eye makeup's nice, but that shade lipstick is not for you, sweetie. Don't do it.
We both
Go back.
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm about to do a
color
weigh-in,
shirt. Hate the
and then
shirt,
I'll
but like the
talk.
color.
You guys want to see me step on the scale?
I know, me too. Hi, Marianne.
I have no problem with that. Don't mind the garbage bag. So yeah, so let's see. I'll have to. I don't know how I'll. Let's see. I'll have to. I don't know how I'll.
Liv, she's done that. She's done it a million times. We did it with HelloFresh. We did a couple of rounds of the foods. She doesn't have for somebody who has started that track, but they've got some therapy and some coping skills under her belt. She's literally got nothing. She is an empty vessel. She's got no tools in her toolbox. She's just an empty tin rattling around. She's got no pennies saved up. I would say that would be for somebody who's probably had a bit of therapy, maybe a couple of months of therapy under their belt, and they've got some resilience built up and really, really are focused on getting better because they're feeling better because they're talking to someone. I honestly think the money that she was investing in the gym and investing in those meals would be better spent on a dietitian, someone specific with like a diabetic diet, and a therapist. Spend that money in a way that will actually help you. But this one will not show up for appointments. This one will dodge the therapy, even if it's via Zoom. She won't attend it. She won't be consistent enough to help herself. But that's where I would recommend her to put the money. Talk to people, do some talking, do some work. But she's too much of a narc to really want to talk about her past and her past behaviors and how she's wrong and she's not the victim and how she needs to accept and be accountable for the things that she does wrong and not just what everybody else does to her or makes her do. She'll never do it.
I'm alone, so I don't know how I'll do this, but let's try it.
Hi, Jody. Oh, I'm glad you're here too,
What?
Jody. Nah.
0.0. 377.5.
So she's 377.5 here. There is absolutely no way she's under 400 pounds in Kuwait. Not a chance in hell. Comparatively speaking, there's no way. She's a good 50 pounds heavier now. Absolutely.
There you go.
Would you guys agree?
377.5. Hey guys, hey.
Holy
Let's
moly.
see.
Oh,
I'll have
shit.
to-
I do it every time. See, it's not a cookie stream if I don't go back.
I am not.
We did the weigh. Where's the weigh-in? Where is it? Where did it go? Where did it hide? There we go. Found it. Okay. I think that her edited content, the foodie that we saw during the crackhead era is the real foodie. The edited, soft voice, sweet, kindergarten personality was an act, a performance. That is her foodie beauty persona. The real foodie behind the scenes was the foodie we saw in crackhead era and the foodie that we see in Kuwait. This was all a facade. She is just being a nasty whatever, but we didn't see it because she managed to act her way around it and edit her way through it.
Hey guys, hey. Hey guys, hey. So, yeah, so a few things to talk about. First, I want to say I am really sorry for not filming with Rena last night. We both decided to take a rain check. I wasn't feeling well. She wasn't feeling well. For me, like I said in one of my previous videos, I have a leaky nose. I'm in a slump right now. On a path to self-destruction again with my eating habits. I mean, I know what I did wrong. I ate too much and wasn't exercising. Like, other than the times that you've seen on camera.
I didn't see you before. Sorry.
That's it.
Hi.
So, I'm just in a funk and I just don't care about anything. Like, I just want to you know, I keep saying, okay, get back on track. And it's just like so hard, you know. But next weigh-in will be better. I'm going back to the gym this week, and
She's
I'm going to make more
obviously
food-focused
bigger.
videos for you guys, like I
Gained
promised.
weight.
Because that is, you know, I need to get that under wraps. So I'm going to try to have, I really want to do that story time mukbang video for you guys, for those of you who I promised it to. So I'll try to have one of those out later tonight.
Oh, somebody, who was it? If you're in the chat, let me know. I looked up the food, beard meets food or food meets beer guy, and I looked up the heart attack grill video. So I think I've actually got that in my history. So we might watch that afterwards, because there's lots of people who react to him. I don't know if they get struck or not, but I thought that might be a nice, fun thing to do just at the very, very end. We'll watch that because somebody wanted to see that. So we might give it a go. We might do this and another one of foodie, just, you know, so we can get a feel, and then we might do that guy at the end.
If not tomorrow. So tonight or tomorrow. I don't want to really give like definitive deadlines for things. I was watching another YouTuber that I really love, the Rad Brad, and he's like, I'm not going to, like when I was watching his earlier videos, he's like, I'm not going to promise.
I 100% agree with that, Antonis. I 100%, but she doesn't like those foods. See, that's the thing. That's where she needs the help to understand why she wants highly palatable food, and why she wants that mechanism in her brain, and sometimes awareness is enough to change a behavior, or slowly changing it, like one a week, once a day, once every 2 days, like whatever the therapist recommends, because it's worked for other clients. But she doesn't even know where to start. She just thinks that I really honestly think that she's going to try 1,000-calorie diabetic friendly diet, and like that's just not gonna work, and she's going to fail, and she's going to inch out.
How many videos I'm going to put out, because, you know, it just disappoints people, and I realize that, and
She
I really am sorry
She absolutely
for that.
did that.
I really,
it was 75
that's not my
pounds.
intention. I don't want to disappoint you guys, and you know, make you guys disappointed and waiting for my videos, and I don't upload, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. Yeah, so I guess that's what's up. You know, that's a big, how much did I weigh last time? That's a pretty big gain. I am not surprised at all. I can feel it.
So the context of the weight gain is that she's been doing this weight loss thing for 38, 39 days, and she's gained, which means she's cheating behind the scenes. Like she's either not doing as much activity, and she's still overeating. So she's just cheating herself at this point.
In my body, it is harder to move around without getting winded.
She's getting fat here. She's getting the tammy
my life's just a
forehead.
mess right now. How much was I? 370. God.
So she's put on 7 pounds.
So I gained, I was 377.5. So what's today? Today is 377.5. I put it on my electronic calendar. Okay, so I have a lot of weight to lose by Friday. I want to, I want to lose at least 4 pounds. So that will be my goal. So I'm going to have to really watch it. Start drinking my apple cider vinegars in
That's
in
true,
the evening.
Whiplash, 100%.
The teamy tea, start drinking that again. That really helped with bloating. You know, I know I'm always plugging it, but it really, people have actually messaged me and they're like, I've tried the tea.
Janet, by the way.
You know, you guys are buying it, and they're like, it really works. So again, if you want to try the teeny detox tea or any of their teeny blends, anytime anything you want to purchase from them, you can use my code Chantel15 to get 15% off of your first purchase. So, you know,
Charity, I have to ask, guys, don't at me. I need to know what K-pop stuff did you get? Hi, Tevin, by the way. What K-pop? What group? What band? What stuff? Was it BT21 stuff? Is it like, what is it? Just put it in the chat. No one will see it but me. If you can remember.
They also have like skincare and stuff like that too.
What's
that
up,
I'm gonna look into further. So I just wanted to let you know that, yeah. So I just have not been a week, and I put on 7 pounds. Like, look how easy it is to put on weight and how hard it is to take it off. So basically, what happened, I would say, okay, you know that day.
That's not true. you can lose it just as fast as you put it on, but you have to work a bit harder to get it off. But you can actually, the time frame, if you do just moderate exercise frequently enough for at least half an hour to 45 minutes a day, you can actually lose weight faster than you can put it on. You put it on as fast as you overeat. So if you're overeating a lot all the time, you're going to gain weight really fast. So therefore, you're not going to be able to lose it because you have to work really, really, really hard to get it off and exercise harder and more frequently. So if you're only putting it on slowly, you absolutely can get it off quickly. So that's a falsity. That is one of those things that people are like, oh, it's harder to get off than what you put on. No, only if you're gaining it rapidly, really, really quickly, because you're eating and eating and eating and eating. It's only going to come off as fast, as hard as you need to work to get it off, to counteract how fast you're gaining it. It's a sliding scale.
I get things in my head and I obsess over them. So like, you know, that day that I went for the walk in the Gatineau Park and I was in my car and I was like,
sucks
I had
people in,
craving for like to go buy
I
12 hot
know.
dogs with barbecue sauce. Sam, it's being a bad boy today. And I was like, you know, I'm sorry, my eyes, it's because I have hair in it. Stupid hair. I was like, and then I was like, well, I really,
cute.
really,
oh my God.
I have really been committed to the animal things. I've been going to the animal sanctuary. And I've really been committed to plant-based eating. Like that's one thing, you know, and I've kind of been picking out on.
Now, Marion, I'm going to explain it to you this way. We all listen to Despacito, right? People listen to opera. People listen to music without lyrics. It's not about the language. It's about how it feels, the mood of the music, the way the music's composed. There's a dance element to it. There's a performance element to it as well. Plus, there are subtitles. A lot of the times with the K-pop stuff, there's a whole content around an individual song, the intention behind it, the costumes, the mood, the lighting, the film, the teaser. It's not just a song with words. There's a feeling and a concept around it. It's got a storyline, and that's why people fall in love with it, because it's more involved than just like, oh, we put out a song that plays on the radio. But people went mad for Despacito. People go mad for Spanish/English lyrics. Same kind of feel. Just because it's Korean, I don't feel like it should be like dismissed because people can't understand it, but you can still feel music. Music is a feeling, not like the words that you listen to. That's what I believe. But I get it. It's like, it's frustrating to not know what's going on. Just turn on the captions. If you can, turn on the captions if you're watching a music video. But there are so many songs out there where like there's the beat, the sound, the rhythm, the melody. It makes you shake your ass, and that's just how it is. And they put a lot of English like choruses and little snippets in here and there, and there's fan chants, and it's just fun. It's just lots of fun.
Some plant-based ice cream, you can't really tell the difference. They have this ice cream. Which brand is it? It's a cashew cream ice cream, and it's the salted caramel cluster. Oh my God. And I get like a tub and I'd eat like the whole time. Then I went to the store.
And do you taste,
but
Marion, do you taste the food as you're cooking? Because that tends to be like, if you're a good cook, you taste as you go. And sometimes when you're tasting, you get full. So therefore you don't want to eat what you've just made, I find.
12-pack of jumbo veggie dogs, and I slather them in barbecue sauce and I put them.
That picture is called The Kiss. It's my actual favorite picture. I love that picture because you can look at it and you can see a bunch of different pictures. You can see two lovers. She's vulnerable and he's comforting her with a kiss, or she's ill and she's passed away and he's sad and he's mourning her, or she's like being embraced by somebody that she doesn't want to, like her affectation. You can look at it and you can think your own thing. And then there's the intention that he painted it with, the yellows, because love is usually depicted by pinks and reds and moody purples and blues. This was a bold, bright yellow, which is usually sunshine and happiness and good luck and good fortune and the warmer seasons, like it's a warmer feeling. So that's what makes me feel like it's two lovers. And I don't know, the repose, it's like they could be laying on the bed, they could be lying in a field. There's just so much about this picture. It's like, I just love it. I just love that picture. And it looks patchworky and rustic and it's just good and rich.
In the oven and I like it back. So yeah, so I was a piggy and that's why I gained weight. I mean, there's no excuses, right? I mean, I know what I did wrong.
Oh, that's okay. Then
But I'm down
may not be
because
for you, but they do a lot of groups are doing English
I'm not
songs
being
now, but
responsible in
you
a
don't
lot of
have to like
ways.
K-pop. It's just my jam and Shenanigans and a few others.
There's just so many negative aspects of
We can still be
you know,
friends.
eating bad stuff and binge eating and overeating. It's like it's expensive.
Mhm.
It's bad for your health. I'm supposed to be really trying to reverse. I keep losing sight of what my goal is to try and reverse this
We got
issue I
smart
have, this
people in
hormonal
this
issue
chat,
I
you
have.
know.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, it's not going well. So,
True.
anyways, guys, I know a lot of you will be disappointed. But, you want me to be honest, this is how it's been for me lately.
Yeah.
And,
Ooh.
gotta just say that next way and you'll be good.
Katie. Hi.
Keep going.
It is a
I guess-
feeling.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I know, we're so
To
clever.
make sure that I
at
make
Holy
a
Moly.
conscious effort is to just really, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Gonna be at the gym, and thank you guys so much for the kind words for my trainer. He was blushing. Okay. Yeah, very nice guy, and he seems to generally care about my goals and everything. And I remember now, whenever I first signed up at the gym,
It's
he would
so
ask
true,
me
right?
things that
And like 99 balloons. We learnt that. We don't know the words to it. There's plenty of songs out there that have got like lyrics that we just don't like get, and that's fine. But I understand that frustration because that's something I hear quite a lot. It's like, how do you know what they're saying? It's like, well, I don't. But when you've been listening to a lot of Korean and watching shows, you actually do kind of like you start to understand the words and what the meaning of certain things are. And when they're saying, I miss you, or I want to see you, or please, or they're begging, or they're making fun, or like the cultural references, because that's very big in music as well. And I get that. But I think it's like once you tune into something, you by default start to understand it a bit more.
I found odd, like I couldn't answer really. So I found them odd. Like, think of a time when you
Hi,
accomplished something in your
Moonlit
life.
God.
Like
Hi.
you wanted to do something, you accomplished it. How did you feel? And
Shenanigans the same. I used to be terrible when I was younger, absolutely terrible, and I still am a little bit sometimes because I despise Justin Bieber and Miley. There's a Miley Cyrus and a few other artists, and I'm just like, they're so overhyped, overrated, and just useless. That's my opinion, but I try not to talk about it too much because I don't like it when people yuck my yum. So I don't want to yuck somebody else's yum, because my taste in music helped me through a very dark time in my life, helped me out, made me feel good. It was the only joy I had. That's why I'm so attached to it now. And somebody else's music, clothing, blah, 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 whatever else it is, hobby, may do the same thing for them. And it kind of hurts your heart a little bit when somebody like hates on it. It makes you kind of like, well, that's not fair because that's not true. You don't understand it. But because they don't understand it, that's why they're saying those things. And they may actually believe it once they do get to understand it. Their opinion may not change. But I don't want to say something about somebody else's group or somebody else's artist that I think sucks, because that would be upsetting to them and it taints it a little bit, because they don't want to have to hear people say bad things about the things that they love. That's, except for the Beezers, I don't care about giving Chantal shit.
Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like,
oh, me
whenever
too.
I'm like really depressed,
Robbie
or whatever,
Williams was
I'm
my
just not
favorite,
into
Marion.
like being
Not when
tidy
he
or
was
doing
older, but
anything
when he
around
was
the house.
younger.
So, I finally did manage to just get everything back in order. And I just felt so good, and I didn't want to do it. Like, it's so hard, like when you're just really not feeling well, to just like mentally to just push yourself, get up and like push the broom around. That's like, no, So I did like vigorous cleaning, and that was a hell of a workout. But
I just hate the shade of this lipstick. It makes her look like a corpse. It's too muddy for her skin tone. It would look beautiful on somebody with like olive skin, someone with really dark skin. That would look with maybe a gloss over it. That would look really nice. But on her, it looks like she's gonna pass. Like she hasn't got enough oxygen.
You know, it's things that normal people do every single day. And yeah, I know it's, you know, it's just really hard when you're not feeling well. And so I was
that's
like,
lovely, Lisa.
I wanted to give up so many times.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
and Marion, I didn't take it as you hating on it. You didn't ask anything, and I didn't feel that way at all. And I'm the same. It would be boring. I'm not a huge fan of that screamy death metally stuff, but I know some people that makes them feel inside what I feel when I listen to the music that I like. Like, it's all about music is medicine at the end of the day. It makes you feel good. I like it.
But I pushed through it and I did it, and I feel really good that I did it. I just kept saying, you have to do this. For me, that's what I have to do. Sadly, right now, I don't have the want to do anything. I need to get that momentum again. Like, once I start going, I feel better. But right now, I just don't have it. Like, I just don't want to do a single thing, you know? So it's a matter of literally just forcing myself somehow. I don't even...
Holy moly, just say it with your chest. If you say it with confidence, it's like, yeah, I like bloody Achy Breaky Heart. What of it? That's my favorite song. What's yours? Oh, you don't like Achy Breaky Heart? Why not? Don't you like good stuff? Don't you have good taste? Like, just throw it back at them. You just tell them what your favorite song is. If it's Bryan Adams, if it's Rod Stewart, if it's Miley Cyrus, you tell them. Even if it's a Justin Bieber song, you let them know what your faves is. Say it with your whole chest.
I don't even know how I do it, to just do these things. And that's what I'm going to have to do with diet this week. I'm just going to have to really just... So I don't know if any of you can relate to this or whatever, but like...
And Titus, I used to have memberships. And then something happened and then I turned them off because I was just like, I don't know if I can do this thing anymore. And now I'm back to it. And I am thinking about it. I just got to be able to make... For me, if I was to do memberships again, I need to be able to do membership streams and make members only content. I'm not one of these people who's like, you have a membership and you get nothing extra for it. I feel totally shitty about that. I was thinking maybe if I waited until I got to 2,000, I've only got 140 to go. I think that's a good timeline. Give me time to think about it, see where I'm going, and then maybe reactivating my memberships. I just want to make sure that I'm going to give you value for your money and be able to uphold a schedule. And so far, I've been going pretty good for the last 2 months. Like, I've been doing regular stuff. So I'm thinking about it. But if you guys want me to do memberships and do like special members only stream, and I'll do like little cooking videos for you guys and cook with me videos and like some beauty stuff and just other funny little things, just stuff between the members and I would if you were interested in it. But if not many people are interested, I'm not going to put anybody through that. Like, you know, it needs to be worth it for you and it needs to be worth it for me as well. Like, because it's extra content to be created and I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, you know, and just flub the whole thing, you know, and I'm not very good with schedules and deadlines and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of like pulled it, because I felt like, if I want to do it, I want to do it right.
Whenever I don't eat the way I want to eat. So like if I just eat, you know, healthy all day, and then you're just like, you're so hungry. So your mind and your body are like, eat these things you're used to, you know, eat.
Oh, that is a very wide range,
and that's
Marion.
Where the compulsion comes in. You just get this compulsion to just
funny,
get up and go grab it. And
entertaining,
it just feels so much better.
Beautiful songs.
And that's how it really is. You feel, if you don't have it, you feel panicky. You feel
that's
empty.
fair enough.
You feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's so weird.
Yeah, that's why I didn't talk about my K-pop stuff for a long time, because it was like, no, I'm not going to talk about it on streams or anything like that, because I don't want people to shit on it. And I don't want people to use it as a weapon against me or like taint it for me, because it is very special to me. It's one of my loves. It's one of, you know, when people list the things in life that you can't live without, it's one of those things. So, and then I'm just like, I can't not talk about it because it's such a big part of my interests. So it'd be like not talking about my husband or not talking about my cat or not talking about the shows that I like. Like, you can't not do it, right? So I didn't want anyone to taint it for me, because I'm super protective about it. So yeah,
I don't know.
Hickey's here. Hi.
And I know if I just keep saying no, it'll get easier and easier.
We could do collective manifestations.
So hard.
Oh, I remember. Okay, guys, thank you, Dohickey, for your $5. We'll get manifestations for Dohickey. Dohickey, may the air conditioning will always be crisp and cool on these hot summer days that are coming up. May your hair, your beautiful long curly hair, not frizz quite so bad as all the other girls. You get less frizz, far less frizz than everybody else. And may your ice cream not melt too fast on a hot summer's day. We'll do summer stuff because it's Australia and it's nearly Christmas. Now, we have got to do a manifestation for my mum, okay, because my mum's looking to buy a house and she's not having much luck. And I said to her today, we'll do a good manifestation for her. Okay, so put your antennas up. Got your antennas up. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to channel your energy through. Okay. Hi, universe. And we're going directly to the source. Okay. We're sending an email directly to the universal powers. Hi, universe. It's Joy Cookie. No, it's not about Chantal. I know you got too many requests. This one's a good one. This is for Cook's mum, Doe-Eye Cookie's mum. Can you please send her the perfect 3-bedroom with a study, little cottage, 1-level home on a beautiful parcel of land that doesn't flood, that lives in temperate to moderate climates, that has nice neighbours but aren't live too close but aren't too far away as she gets a bit elderly, in a nice neighbourhood that's far enough away that she can't pop around to my house every other day, but she's not too far away that I can't get on a bus, an Uber, or get there easily. Thanks. That's all. That's what we're doing, okay? We're manifesting a beautiful house for mum.
Anyways, guys, I got this. I got this. There's going to be ups and downs, and this is a big down. This week is going to be an up.
That's right. You don't
promise myself.
Army strong.
Because I know I disappoint you guys certain ways, but in the end, this is all for me, right? So, yeah, I'm doing this for my health.
Silly gap.
So yeah,
I might have to.
So guys, I'm going to today. I'm seeing my grandma. It was her birthday Friday, and I'm going to bring her over here to meet Sam. She hasn't seen him in a long time. So yeah, she's going to meet Sam today, and he's a big boy. Oh yes, he's. So, and then I was going to do the mukbang video. I'm making pasta,
I'm not
going to eat pasta too often. It's just going to measure.
I had a feeling, Marion, that it was a Kevin Bloody Wilson, because the AF usually means a Burke. So I won't be playing that one, but I will go and listen to that all on my own. And then, okay, I'll curate that one, but I will give it a listen.
Figure it out. I can show you guys. And a nice salad. My pasta dish with the
yuck, I hate loud neighbours.
I love that so much. So easy. So yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And
the roof doesn't leak,
I guess
Lisa.
that's about it.
Houses.
So I might put out 2 videos today. So anyways, I just wanted to give you an update. I am really sorry about yesterday. I won't do those announcements of videos. I just wanted to get you guys hyped up, but I felt bad that I didn't film on Friday, so it's like maybe I'll give them something Saturday, but I can't do that because it's even more of a disappointment to you guys if I don't. So yeah. All right, guys. So I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, let's watch something less subdued. Let's watch something a little bit more, I don't know. I feel like watching something a little bit more crazy foodie, like nuts. Like when she was in her, probably crackheady, but not too crackheady. A little bit more zesty. Okay. Yeah, let's try here. Okay. All right. Okay. Because she skips a whole bunch of years and goes straight into crackhead era. Let's watch. Okay. I like it when she does the TMIs. I don't want to watch that because I was stupid. Oh. Okay, let's watch this one. This one is called Fat Girl Files, Weirdest Injures TMI edition. This one's going to be good. Okay, well, I think, because I've watched it before, so clearly it was one that interests me because I kept watching it. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I will look up my main man, Beard Meats Food, and see if I can find it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Hello, foodie beauties. Oh, jeez. Does my hairline look natural?
Nope.
What a disaster.
Never does.
Okay. Hi, guys. Bra straps are straight. Hi. Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to do a TMI video. It is Tuesday, so oh my god, my eyeliner's not even
Oh, that's
straight.
that ugly shirt
I'm
she
out
bought
of
in the
mascara, by the way.
hall.
So
Remember?
my tattoo's
She's got that weird
exposed.
hair too.
Whatever.
Oh.
Shout, let it all out. Oh,
God,
speaking
that
of
didn't
singing,
affect me. Oh,
I
stop it.
have a lesson coming up next Tuesday.
Oh my God, yes. So, do you remember the video we watched last live stream where she went and got gym clothes and she was going to an OE meeting? This was the outfit she bought for the OE meeting. She was wearing the hair was too pulled back. She had the ugly lipstick on. So she's done a video and now she's doing a mukbang on the same day. Oh, how do we do it, guys? We find the best ones. It's energy. It's the synergy we have. We always find the best ones. So this one is she's either going to an Overeaters Anonymous meeting sometime today, and she's going to be doing a mukbang on the same day that she's going to be going to an OE meeting. Oh, she's the best. She's absolutely the best.
Tuesday with a teacher who's like offering a consultation and like a lesson for like $20. So I'm like, yeah. After that, it probably goes up to like $700 a month.
Oh, Antonis just feels like, I think he thinks I'm a magician. I think you just like my manifestations. Okay, Antonis, antennas are up. 3 wonderful things for Antonis. Antonis, may Santa bring you, if you believe in Santa, may you get some really awesome Christmas gifts. Something that's expensive, but not too over budget, and it doesn't break, and is pre-charged, and you get batteries with the present if you get batteries. May your shoes never get soggy when it rains. May you always have a warm, cozy jumper that gives you sweater paws. And let's give you a 4th one just for good luck. May your Macca's fries always be crispy but not too hot and never burn your tongue. Manifestations for Antonis. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Month, who knows? So I'll probably just be doing this one lesson, but if I can get anything out of it, good. All right. Yeah, so today is a TMI, and today is going to be a Fat Girl Files video.
Out for Antonis.
I don't know if you guys like these or not, but I find they're fun to do.
We love them
because I have a very immature sense of humor, and I like laughing at myself sometimes. I like laughing at myself. I don't mind other people laughing at me. Depends how bitchy I am. You're definitely going to be laughing at me with this video. And I wrote them all down in my handbook for the recently deceased, which is appropriate because you are going to be recently deceased after hearing these. So these are TMI, Fat Girl Files, Fat Girl Facts, whatever. I don't even remember what the name of this series is, but it's going to be strangest binge stories, because if there's anything that I can say, it's that, well, you know that I'm a food addict and, self-proclaimed food addict. It's very obvious. If you watch my videos, you know that, blah, blah, blah. You know my struggles. And
it's an antenna.
I have some not so proud binge stories.
I didn't know what it was
whatever. I'm just gonna share them with you. Whatever. Just get those skeletons out. So I told you about the pizza boxes in the closet, but there's
Do Hickey, you spelt it wrong. It's not journaling with an ALING. It's EEEEEEN. Journaline. It's you got to spell it right. It's journaling.
There's some that are just so weird, and I'm just like, when I was writing these down, I was like, what the hell, I had to draw my curtains because I have this ring light, right? And like, if people from the outside see this ring light, I don't want them to think that I'm like growing.
This backdrop makes me feel like a drag queen or king is just going to pop out of nowhere and be like, hi, honey. It's got just cabaret vibes. It's got sleazy nightclub vibes. It's got spilt bloody Tom Collins. It gives me a drag club vibes with a shimmery background. It's too dark. It doesn't look good. She needs something light and bright. The black is just, ugh. It doesn't look good on her skin. She probably should have purple or pink or something behind her, but whatever.
Pot or doing porn Like, I don't know. No, most people just don't have
You
like
do
a
both,
ring light
honey?
in their apartment, you know. Also, I wanted to mention that
That's
the
it.
time
That's
is
how you
approaching
spell
where
it.
I am going on my friend's bachelorette party in Montreal. And for those of you who are new here, I have bad anxiety about this because one, I'm claustrophobic. Do you guys know if like a 10-seater
Gurnally.
limo?
You watch Pulpy because Pulpy says gurnal. Gurnal, because we say Guernseys instead of jerseys. It's Guernsey. It's gurnaling. That's right. Sounds like an affliction. Oh, doctor, what do you think's wrong with me? I think you have a bout of gurnal. Yep, you are gurnaline.
If the window's open because I'm like claustrophobic, especially in situations where I don't have any control. Like the driver's going to have all the control. And I think that's why I'm scared of elevators, because when you go in the elevator for those few minutes, you don't have control of what's going to happen, you know?
It does look like a big
Also,
bag.
I'm afraid that I'm going to be the biggest person there, and well, I will be. And I'm afraid that the seats are going to be really small, and I'm going to be squished up against somebody who's going to be like barfing the whole way. I don't know. I'm really afraid of that. I'm going to have
that I'm going to rewind that because that just shows you how self-centered she is.
against somebody who's going to be like barfing the whole way. I don't know.
I've got to rewind it properly. I didn't do it.
The biggest person there, and well, I will be. And I'm afraid that the seats are going to be really small, and I'm going to be squished up against somebody who's going to be like barfing the whole way. I don't know.
So instead of being concerned about, I'm going to be squished up against somebody and I'm going to be touching them, my body's going to be touching me and I'm going to be imposing my girth on their space, she's going to be like, oh, I'm going to be pushed up against somebody and they're going to be gross. They're going to be throwing up. She's not worried about herself imposing on their space and then being like creeped out. She's worried about how they're going to affect her only. Like, oh,
I'm really afraid of that. I'm going to have like barf buckets. Because I'm so like, I have like this phobia of barf where I won't even go to carnivals anymore because, or
I
fairs,
love that. That's
because
beautiful.
I'm just like so over.
That's merch ideas right there. I'm writing that one down. I don't have anxiety. Foodie Beauty's face, maybe with the sumo wrestler hat and doing that. I love that face. It does so many things. I have fear of accountability. Oh, that's beautiful. Bars. We should write a song with all of these awesome sayings. You have to write it down.
Overseeing people barfing on rides, and especially when people are drinking, right? Like we're going to be we're supposed to be reserving a table and we're going to be splitting on it, all of us, you know, so at least there will be somewhere to sit. It's going to be a long night.
Nah, I'm sorry, but this is bitchy and I know it sounds bitchy and it's probably how people may have felt about me when I was bigger. I am not splitting a table tab with somebody like Chantal. If I knew her history, now if she was not an inge eater, she was just somebody who ate like lots and had mobility issues and blah, blah, blah. But she clearly has inging issues. I'm not splitting a table tab. She has to buy her own meal. I'm not splitting because she's going to eat way more than me and I'm not buying her food. She's probably going to have 2 entrees, a massive, expensive steak and all the trimmings, and then she's probably going to have dessert and a couple of beverages. I'm not splitting. I'm not paying for her tab. No way.
Basically, we're going to get 3 bottles of booze with that. So that's a lot to split between 7 people, 7 girls. So it's like we're going to be drinking a lot. You know, we're going to be pre-drinking. The limo's going to come get us. It's like
I know there's me and Pulpy, but there is another Australian guy, but he doesn't really focus a lot on foodie, or does he? I know there is another Australian guy. I can't remember his name though. What is it? Is it something under the hood or under the engines or something like that? I've seen some of his stuff, but I don't watch it a lot, but I have come across him. There's only 3 that I know of, but there's lots of people in the chat. Like there's lots of Aussies in the chat, which is great, which I love to see too.
Hour drive away or more to the club. Then we're going to be doing a lot of drinking at the club. And then it's going to be like a long car ride home. It's probably going to be hot and stuffy. So I don't know how that's going to go, but those are my anxieties. But despite all that, I'm really going to try to suspend that and just drink and try to, you know,
and she
have a good time, have
some
drinks, have a good time. I have not had anything to drink in so long. So I'm going to try to pace myself. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I don't really want to just go and buy something just for, you know, like one night. I don't go out much. I have some old dresses somewhere in the closet. I might see what you guys think. I might do like a little try on. And
That's a change. That's a change. This means that BB's probably still doing laundry at this stage, because she used to go and buy a whole new haul of clothes when she lived in the villa because everything was dirty, and it was easier just to go and buy $400 worth of new clothes and just wear them filthy dirty to impress Nada. And everything looked horrible and was mismatched, and you couldn't make a bunch of outfits out of it. Like, her clothing hauls were the worst.
see which one you guys think is the best one. If you want to help me out with that, we'll definitely vlog. I won't be vlogging a lot of like drinking.
I don't know.
And stuff like that, because I do have to keep it relatively advertiser friendly on this channel. So
maybe I can.
Anyways, 5 minutes of babbling. Yay me. All right, so let's get to this.
Says your country of origin.
So I've decided to use this book for writing my video ideas down and stuff like that. So all right, so these are, I'm not proud of these. Please don't think that I am, but I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing this.
Don't talk about it.
Number one, TMI, weirdest binges. So number one was one time I scarfed down an entire package of Hungarian salami. Oh, sorry. Spicy Hungarian salami. I remember it was spicy because I remember the horrible time I had in the bathroom after. I scarfed down. I had gotten groceries before picking my friend up for work.
I think Mr. Snowflake is Australian, because when you go to his store, it comes up in Australian dollars, which means he's based in Australia, unless he's changed his country like through a VPN or something. But I did not know that. That tickles me pink.
Hi, BB Junes!
Oh, shut up.
And come here, BB Junes. Say hi to everybody, BB Junes.
Oh, God.
Sam.
I would vomit.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, yes. Let BB she goes.
Yeah, give it 5 years and you want to murk her because you want some stupid Kuwaiti dick.
It's 2 friends. She's croissant.
It comes up Australian, so I don't know. Oh, maybe it comes up, you know what?
Go in the box.
It probably comes up Australian because I'm looking at it. It's giving me my dollar value. God, I'm dumb. Maybe he's at British. I don't know. Oh. Because you can't find out. You can't see the country of origin when you hit on the community tab anymore. They've changed things in the background.
Whoa. Sorry, guys. I have my camera hoisted on this box that BB Junes likes to go in.
If that's his real voice on the video,
stay, BB Junes. Just stay. So it might be wobbling. You might see my background. Okay. So anyways, so I went to do groceries before picking my friend up from work, and I had Hungarian salami in there. This was a long time ago. Anyway, and I scarfed down the whole package waiting for her because I was a bit early to pick her up. So yeah, so that's number one. Nah. Hi.
He's British. Yeah. Okay.
Nah. Number two.
Oh.
One is like really embarrassing, but B, don't move the box, B.
And you know what? I love this because what did we just watch before? We watched her, honestly, what I eat in a day. This is the kind of crazy crap that I think she's actually doing, not the wholesome leftover situation that she had going on in her, honestly, what I eat in a day at nearly 400 pounds. All right. And the clickbait title, what I honestly eat and close to 400 pounds, when she keeps telling us she's 370. If she wasn't close to 400 pounds, she's not rounding up. That number is something that we all banter around. So it was clickbaity. She's so using this to get non-angry, ragey views. She's trying to build sympathy with her new audience because this is the cycle. Suck the people in with my sad song, with my sad story. And this incantation of foodie has not had been enough shit thrown at her yet. She still thinks this is funny and cute and everyone's going to laugh along with her and not at her because she thinks this is funny. She's not proud of it, but she thinks people are going to laugh too. Like and we're just sitting back going, do you realize that's really dangerous and abnormal and scary and frightening? And you have an ED that is raging and you're sitting there giggling like, oh, you ate an entire bag of salami once. That's nuts. People just don't do that unless there is something else going on.
When I lived at home with my mom, years and years ago, I haven't lived with my mom since like in forever. So I was like a
Sorry,
teenager.
Mandy.
Anyway, so when I lived with my mom, I would stay up late even back then, and she would be in bed, sound asleep, and she would be awakened by the sound of the smoke detector going off, beep, 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 and it would alarm her. And, she would.
This is the how she got kicked out of home story. The hot dogs.
Would come downstairs all groggy, and it would be me. I would be the culprit. I would set the smoke detector off from frying on high heat bologna and hot dogs. Do you have to scratch the box right now, B? I'm surrounded by cats right now.
What's on her top lip?
So that was a
It's
regular.
like she's got a herp
That was my
or
favorite
a
midnight
mole or
snack.
something on her top
Number
lip.
3.
Just up here.
So this is kind of gross, and this is more of a warning to people out there everywhere.
Do you think that this was perhaps a foray into feeder content? This was to capture some of the feeders, because I love to hear all this disgusting, gross stuff about bodily functions and overeating and massive quantities of gross, disgusting shit food. I think this was her starting to catch on that, and her. This is what there's a certain element of her audience wants to hear this stuff, and if she makes it cute, funny stories, it's going to meet what her softer audience, and she's just disguising it as a funny TMI, but it's what her feeders want. Ooh, that's what I think anyway. That's my opinion and my opinion only.
Never binge on an entire box of garlic and herb instant mashed potatoes.
Yeah, put your
by Betty
exhaust
Crocker,
on.
and down it with, chase them with a whole liter of Mott's Garden Cocktail. That is not pretty coming up. Number 4. I was lonely one night. I was living by myself. This was one of the times when I lived with my gross roommate. The one that, wore holy underwear, listened to Evanescence, and just ate garlic bologna all day. I was really desperate and lonely, and I was really, really desperate. I was having a craving. I had no food. I was really didn't have much money back then.
I don't think she's embarrassed either.
So I got desperate and called one of my lovers. I won't say which one, but
one of my lover. No, they're called F buddies. That's what they're called. They're called down and dirties. They're called. Well, she's yeah. We know what we call girls like foodie. They're not lovers. She tries to make it sound really sexy, like I'm quite continental. Or my lovers. Yes, my lovers. We go to our little Parisian suite and we make love all day. Roses and bulbs and champagne and tea and coffee and crumpets and lovemaking. When it's really like she invites a guy over so she can get BK burgers and he can touch her boobs. One of her lovers gets her BK. No, girl, you're a hoe bag who's willing to let men touch you, fondle you for burgers. That's pathetic, not sexy.
I might not even remember which one. Oh, yes, I do. And anyway, this is bad. This is like low-key prostitution, but I offered him...
Megaverse? Explain, what do you mean? Megaverse? What's Megaverse? Do you mean like which BTS, or which, what do you mean? Break it down for me, because I'm a bit stupid.
Him foreplay if he would come over and bring me a couple of Whoppers. I think it was Whopper Wednesday,
or maybe
he got there.
Or was it the man with the mental disabilities? Was it the special boy, the boy that had the low IQ and was developmentally delayed? Maybe it was him that was bringing her the BK burgers. No, it's not like she's a manipulative user or anything.
And I was so mad. It gets worse. I was so mad and pissy that he forgot the zesty sauce for my onion rings that I only let him squeeze my boobs. So number 5.
Okay.
So a while ago,
look, I'm just okay. Look, I just have to put an announcement out there. I have K-poppers in my chat, and sometimes I've got to stop and tell them stuff. I could type it in, but it's quicker if I just say it. My favorite album or genre or arc or concept is the Miro. And I think that was, what one's that called? Oh, I can't remember. And Maniac. The Maniac album is amazing. Those two from Stray Kids, they're my favorite. I'm not loving this one so much, but I love the album with Miro on it, and Maniac. That they're the two albums that I love the most. But my actual favorite song from Stray Kids is Miro, but I also really like Charmer. Charmer's one of my favorite bops.
Years and years ago, McDonald's had this like cheeseburger
she's
and burger
Hobag.
sale. I think cheeseburgers were 69 cents and hamburgers were 59 cents. And I was like psyched, as like, a big person, and just in love with food. I called my skinniest friend I could find and, said, let's go get some
Yes.
burgers.
It's definitely, I've just realized the background, she's right. Unpaved Road is correct. Her background is giving Rocker Stedford 2001. It's giving jazz hands. It's giving and isolations and up and jazz hands and pose and pose. It is totally giving like two steps. Kickball change and finish. That's what it's giving me. Yes, it's definitely giving.
Well,
Rocker
when we
Stedford
got
vibe.
there, I asked her to order 8 burgers, and she had 1. Number 6 is a recent addition. I recently drove. I told you about this in a previous video. I drove pretty close to 200 kilometers each way, so like a total of 4 hours, approximately, to get the type of food I wanted. I heard of this specific food that I saw somewhere on social
this when she
media.
went and
I
got
can't
Sonic?
even remember, and it just like I could not forget about it. So like that's like when I obsess. Like when I see a food that I really
It.
want, I like obsess over it and do
Yes.
anything in my power to get it. And yeah, so I drove that far. Like my car could have broken
Oh,
down. I
no.
would be in.
No, it's a chorus line. One singular sensation, every little move she makes. Da-na-na-na-na-na. One thrilling combination, every move that she takes. I had to learn that for year 12 dance class. We had to do the whole thing.
Stuck in the middle of
With the
the
top
highway
hats
in
and
the
everything.
dark.
Nobody
Anything could have
else
happened. And
will
actually something really
do.
creepy did really happen on the way back from that. And I was going to tell you guys in like a creepy time story because it is pretty weird and it's something I can't really explain.
Same
I'm sure it
shenanigans,
could be explained
me
somehow,
too.
but it was just so creepy. So anyway, yeah. I remember being in Overeaters Anonymous and there was a girl there and she wasn't even overweight. Actually, none of the people there were pretty.
Oh my God. Look, I know I've got Marion in the chat, so I'm not going to start talking about stuff because I know, triggering stuff, but I'm just going to say Foodie's dumb. Foodie's dumb if she thinks that overeaters are people that are always fat. There's a thing called comorbidities, and that's just all I'm going to talk about.
None of the
She's so
people that
stupid.
were in my group were overweight. And I guess that's why I felt kind of uncomfortable because I was the only
know.
one.
It was so fun to watch it every year, right?
This
see
girl,
them compete.
she was retelling her story about how when I had gone to OA, there was a blizzard. It was like really bad. They were warning people not to drive. But I'd gone out anyway, and I figured, my rationale was I have driven in worse conditions to get to food I wanted, so I could do it to get to OA. Well, this girl also said that she had walked.
Oh, and she continued this behavior. When did she continue this behavior? She was driving around, very specific incident. A couple of bad mental things that Chantal does. The first one, she snuck out from that dingy pay by the hour, crackhead, people getting shot hotel that she was in with Koki. She was out driving around at midnight. She snuck out because she wanted extra food. I think she went to Orange Julep or she went to some place and she parked in the car park of the hotel where she used to claim that FFG used to live. So she was driving around, making sure she's getting fast food, and trying to intimidate and harass. Not that she could, but she thought she was doing something by parking where she thought FFG was. But she's driving around late at night like a hunter, like a lioness on the prowl, looking for a buffalo to take down, i.e. a burger and fries.
And like worse conditions than that, far distances just to go through a drive-through, just to get,
She's a naughty
get food that she
hoe.
wanted, you know?
Naughty little girl.
She walked through a drive-through. So the last one is, so there's this time when I was like not living at home. I was kind of just bouncing around from friend's house to friend's house. And, you know, there was one time, and I didn't really have, this was one time, it was like a really low point in my life. I was still a teenager. I had no money. I was still in school. I lived with a girl. She was looking for a roommate. I wasn't really her friend, but I knew her through an acquaintance. Anyways, so she was a nude model. So she was really thin, you know, she was very in shape, had a nice body, whatever. But I don't think she ate because very much. And like when I came in, I was like, oh no, the minute I looked in her kitchen and saw that.
See, this is the other thing. She thinks because she had a fairly nice body, according to Foodie, that means she couldn't possibly have a distorted idea of food. You have to either be really, really, really huge or really, 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 really skinny. There's no in between. There's nothing in between there. No. Yeah, okay. It's all about your image, not about what's going on inside the head. It's all about what it looks like on the outside. She doesn't even understand herself very well. And she doesn't know much about EDs either.
But she didn't even have a regular size fridge. It was like a bar fridge. So I was like, what the hell, you know? I was like, where am I going to fit all my food?
And she's like, where am I going to put all my cheese? Like she would buy enough. She bought 9 types of cheese that time we did the first round of groceries. That would fill up a bar fridge. Just the cheese she bought in that grocery shop would have just fitted her cheese into it. None of her fresh veg, none of her drinks, none of her breads, none of it, just the cheese. But she's thinking, how could one person, probably one single human being, put enough food of the right foods into a small bar fridge and that sustain them? I could do that quite easily for a week. I could probably feed myself off and still quite well for maybe $50 a week. Easy. But I cook from scratch. So
because I was getting help with groceries.
And I would have to say that I would probably have to go and spend maybe $250, $300 just to like get my pantry the way I want it. And then I would be able to probably and fill up my freezer with some meats and stuff. And then I'd be quite easily able to feed myself for maybe $50 a week and still eat really well.
Trees and buying stuff like that. Oh, by the way, speaking of regular size fridge and small size fridge, does anyone watch Bob's Burgers? I love that show because
Fertile Julia.
there's a character.
Okay, that's it. Unpaved. I think we are. Do you mean feral or fertile? Because I like the idea of calling her Fertile Julia. I want to call her that from now on. So if we refer to Julia, I would like to refer to her as Fertile Julia, simply because it reminds us that she never spayed the cat, even though the cat's probably about 6 or 7 months old now. She has still not spayed the cat, even though she's had the depot and she's had another visit and she's had a vaccine. She didn't vaccinate the cat, hence why she's still fertile. And it kills Foodie that there's anything feminine around her that can reproduce offspring. It absolutely ruins her. And that's just me being a petty mean bitch. But it's Fertile Julia from now on.
Character called Regular Size Rudy, and then there's a character called Pocket Size Rudy. I don't know, it's just such a weird concept to me, and it was just so funny.
I know.
If you don't watch Bob's Burgers, you should check it out. It's an animated series, voiced by, I can't remember the guy's name.
She'll never understand that, Mandy. She doesn't understand it. And that what you went through has its own long-term repercussions, just like what she's done to her body has long-term repercussions. It's on opposite sides of the spectrum, but at the end of the day, it is life-changing and it has repercussions that go on for a longer time. So that's why it's essential to get help. And one, good for you, because now you're obviously healthy enough to have babies and raise healthy babies, and you're probably keeping yourself healthy or doing the right things you can because you've got kids and you want to be healthy for you and you want to be healthy for them and you want to be healthy for your family. And if there's no better reason to do it, if not to do it, to be able to enjoy your life and show them good habits and teach them the right ways.
Something.
Oh, and she did. She OD'd
Anyway,
on cheese. That's
he
the
has like one of
fattest
those
thing
names
I've
with,
ever
like, a
heard
middle
my
initial,
wife.
and then, but he has a very distinctive voice. He does the voice of Bob, and he also does the voice of Coach McGurk from Home Movies, which is another.
Marion, I absolutely do. I think she uses her religion. I think she uses her mental health, and I think she uses her ED as a shield. You can't pick on me because I have an ED. Well, fuck off, bitch. I used to have one too. I would say that I'm a recovering person with ED because I still have little sprinklings. Like the other week, I was eating the spicy cold noodles more often than a person who's like, I wasn't obsessed with them, but that's all I wanted. That's when that was palatable to me. I haven't had them for a good week and a bit now because I was like, nah, this is stupid. This is an old habit that I had. I'm not starting the same habit again. I understand her thought processes. I know her excuses. I know her cycles. I get her because I was similar. Not the same because not everybody's the same, but I recognize the things that I did and the language she uses because I use them too. She can't use it as a shield because I know how flimsy and bullshit it is and how she creates obstacles to get around, whereas I remove obstacles so I can't have excuses. I can't lie to myself. She lies to herself even. She doesn't believe anything she says. All her attention, all her focus, all her ED, her addiction is telling her, you need to eat food. You need lots of food. You need it now. You need this type. Get it, get it, get it. Thinks about it, creates it in her brain. That's all she thinks about all the time. That's what addiction does. It's the same as Anna or alemia. You are hyper-focused on the thing. Same with heroin addicts and whatever else math addicts. It's your brain is concentrated, laser beamed.
Another awesome series. Anyways, I digress. So this model, I get to
Food
her
is an
place,
emotion. That's what she doesn't get, Summer.
You know, I remember her
fertile,
saying to me, like, you can help yourself to anything in the fridge. And she had gone to work. And
I know, she'll hate
so
it.
I opened the little bar fridge and I'm peeking inside, you know, feeling like Alice in Wonderland, looking through the little peephole in the little door. And I'm not kidding. There was like a bottle of water.
I think
it was Fiji water.
I think a lot of us in the community are here because we can either relate or we're pushing back against somebody like Foodie, like, no, I don't want to be like Foodie, or I see myself in Foodie, or most of us, the Beezers, I don't know what their caper is, but most of us have either come from a place where we're either recovering, we're working through it, or we're in it, and we're trying to find our way out. And then you've got the Beezers that are just, I don't know, cracked in the head. We're responding to her because there's something we either see or we're rejecting. And I think that's where Foodie's audience is and the reactors audience is. The reactors are the ones that are trying to do something different. And the ones that like to sit in the same space as Foodie are the Beezers.
And about 100 grams of lean turkey deli meat and a baggie with a few slices of red pepper. And I was like, well, you know, she said I could help myself to something, and I didn't have anything to eat, and I had no lovers that could bring me Burger King for.
No, let's improve on that. Let's workshop it. Unpaved or Pavo. Thinking of a name change, Julia Salad's fave fertile kitty. How about we call her Julia Salad's fave fertile pussy. Puss. His fave puss. His favorite puss. His number one puss. Fertile Julia Salad's favorite puss. Yes, that's it. Or number one puss. Fertile Julia Salad's number one puss. That's her name. That's her name. We'll have to make it like an anagram or something. But yeah.
Foreplay, you know, so I ate it. And the worst part is that I don't know if she remembered, she told me, you know, like, help yourself. Maybe it was just like a, you know, being polite, but then
it's a shield.
She came home and she was like,
shield.
She was really strange. She would just like, she was one of those people that would go from like super nice to like insta bitch, kind of like me, but she was like psychotic. Like she's really bad. So she became like psychotic on me and was just like all upset and really upset that I had eaten her food. And I was just sitting there on her couch and just thinking to myself, like, is this real? What has my life become? Like, I'm sitting here arguing with a nude model over a few slices of red pepper and 100 grams of turkey meat. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that wasn't yours. It wasn't yours to take. That's stealing. It may have only been a small amount of food for you, but that may have been the only food she had left, the only food that she could afford for the next couple of days. She may have her own ED. She may have allergies. She may have a bunch of reasons why you just don't go touch other people's food. It may be inconsequential and a small piece of food for you, but you don't know what her situation was. I would be mad because it was fucking mine. It wasn't yours to take, whether it was a bunch or little. That's stealing. If that had been me, I probably would have punched her in the face and told her to fuck off and not come back. You don't take my stuff because it's mine. If you'd asked me, I probably would have shared it with you. But if you just go and take it, you're going to get a punch in the face because that's dishonesty. That's stealing. And I don't like that. And if I was broke and poor and working as a nude model for income, I probably can't afford a lot of groceries.
Anyway, so yeah. So that's those are some of my stories. I'm sure I have a lot more because I've been I've had this, eating disorder for this unhealthy relationship with food probably since I was about like 6 years old. So
I think she's self-diagnosed.
So there's a lot of stories there. But anyways, guys, what kind of stories, like what kind of stories do you want to hear? Let me know. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please subscribe.
But that's what it's about. Yeah, shut up, foodie. You don't even know what you're talking about, right? Whatever. She's done now. But that's the thing, shenanigans. That's what, when things are bad, you have to get uncomfortable to fix it. There's no progress without a little bit of pain because you sit in a zone where you're trying to be comfortable. You've got to stretch yourself and break out and pull things and tear a ligament and to get to that new place. There's no reward without effort. And sometimes you don't even realize what some of those rewards are. There's bonuses that you can't even imagine at the end of it, and it's totally worth it. And but Foodie hates to be uncomfortable. That's the only time she likes to be uncomfortable is when she's uncomfortably full. Yeah. All right. A natural ginger. Hi. Oh my God. That would have been so hard on your bodily functions, like your kidneys, and your body would have been sore, just so sore to lose it so quickly. Oh my God. I'm so glad you're healthy now, shenanigans. Like, yeah. Yeah. But shenanigans, to be honest, you're probably, because of your culture as well, I realize that there's a lot of pressure on physical beauty and image and what that means, and to feel anxious when you go to family gatherings and things like that, and you just don't want to, it's not that you want attention for looking great or looking fabulous, you just don't want anyone to say anything. I just want to be so in the average, in the normal, that they just look over me and don't nitpick anything about me. I just don't want to hear anything from anyone. Just don't say anything. And I think that's where a lot of us try to sit. It's like, I almost just want to fade into the crowd. I don't want to stand out from the crowd. I just want to be so normal, nobody will notice me. And I think that's what a lot of us are trying to do. We just don't want to be on the fringes anymore. Or we want to be able to hide it better. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do something super, super, super fun. We're going to watch this guy called Beard Meats Food. Is it? Beard Meats Food, Heart Attack Grill. Now, if takeaway food in humongous portions gross you out, please don't watch. But if you want to watch something that's, it's overeating and blah, 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 but it's a food challenge. It's fun. I don't know. I haven't watched it all. I've watched little bits. It's pretty short. I just thought it'd be a great way to finish off the night. And if it fails, oh well, we never have to watch it again. Okay, if it's not what we like on here, then we never have to watch it. Okay, I want to make it big. Okay, it is 12 minutes long, so it shouldn't be too long. Like, it should be a good fun thing. And if I get a like a copyright strike, I don't really care. Oh, it is what it is. Oh, why isn't it sharing properly? Oh, it's not sharing the right one.
Don't
Hang
get
on, let
to
me
eat
go
for
back.
free today.
Let me go back.
Oh,
There we go.
don't get to eat for free today. I'm not even half as heavy as you need to be to eat here for free. And I've gained a lot of weight on this trip. I was 152 pounds when I left.
Oh my
So
gosh.
for those of you that don't know, this is the world famous heart attack grill.
So you have to be, if you're 350 pounds, you get to eat for free. Oh my gosh. Why would that be? Why would you do something like that? I don't understand it. Why is it doing that? Get rid of it. There we go. Oh, and it's got a wheelchair there. Oh, this is scaring me. Oh, maybe, look. Okay. I'm not going to get triggered. I'm just going to enjoy the video.
In downtown Las Vegas. This restaurant is renowned for serving food intentionally high in salt, sugar, and saturated fat. In other words, foods that, if consumed regularly, may increase risk of a heart attack. So it's not just a clever name. The fries are cooked in lard, the shakes are served with a wedge of butter.
I know who you are.
I
I know who you are.
Out of IV bags.
You
It's
can tell
also
by
home
the
of the
profile
legendary octuple bypass burger, which, when analysed by Guinness
thank
World
you.
Records, was found to contain almost
Oh, it's a
20,000
competitive
calories.
eater.
The
Okay.
restaurant is also themed like a hospital, so you have to wear a gown the entire time you're on the premises. The servers dress like medical staff, and perhaps most
Oh,
terrifyingly
okay.
of all,
Alright.
if you don't finish your order, treatment is administered by the way of 3 hard spankings to the buttocks. Sounds like a laugh.
Right, let's get inside.
You do have to wear hospital gowns the whole entire time inside the building, so welcome to the hospital.
Okay.
Just to let you know, if you do not finish your food, you get 3 spankings by your nurse.
3.
Go ahead and enter that room, wait for a nurse to put on their gown, okay?
Oh, I could totally work here. I've got the nails for it. And I talk with my hands, and I will smack your ass. However, I don't think I could ethically work somewhere like this, because I'd be like, oh, I don't think I'd be down with like all these people like eating badly. Maybe just people that appear healthy and are a regular size and are just doing it for shits and gigs. But I don't think I'd be like down with it for those super morbidly obese death bats eating there, which is, I don't know what the pool would be, but oh, okay. And I want to know, how did they get up with that number 350? Is that a medical number? Like, why 350?
Okay.
If you're able to finish the octuple bypass burger, I need to warn you that if you're a naughty boy or girl who didn't finish the entire meal, the nurse is going to give you 3 hard spankings.
This is intense. All right. This is a heart attack grill. Wow.
Have you been here before?
I've never been here. This is
Alright.
quite the experience so far.
Can I tell you about the menu?
Yeah,
I like
sure.
their uniforms
Nothing
though.
great. No lettuce, no pickles, but you can add bacon to everything. Nothing diet, it's a bad word. Shakes are amazing, but it is a butterfat shake, so it's very thick.
Yeah.
Wine comes in an IV bag. Jello shots come in a syringe. And
Oh, I do like how they present their drinks though. So if somebody is like, let me do me. Okay. I'll say I'm 5'3", okay? 5 foot. Oh my God. All right, let's do foodie. Let's do foodies. We reckon foodie's 400 pounds. I'm just gonna do her BMI. Okay. So we're gonna say she's 400 and she's 5'1". Okay. Oh my God. That's scary. If she's 400 pounds and 5'1", she is 75.58 BMI. That's crazy. Okay, so we know the average man in America, because we did this the other day, is 5'11". And if they weigh 350 pounds, but then again, it could be 350 pounds of muscle, not necessarily 350 pounds of fat. So these aren't always accurate. They're 48.81. That's nuts. And a healthy BMI is between 20 and 25. Well, for a man, it's a bit, is it more? It's less for a man, right? or it's more, yeah, it's less for a man. It's like 15 to 18 for a man and 20 to 25 for a woman. If we go by BMIs, which are a bit bullshit because, you know, it's not exact for everyone, but that's nuts. You're almost as much fat as you are body. Gross. Ugh.
And then all of our liquor comes in a pill bottle with a free slushie. And then water is only bottled. We don't want you to drink it. It has no calories.
Okay, all right, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This must be the spanking station. This is where you get slapped 3 times pretty hard, apparently, if you don't finish your food. Oh, just about makes it for.
This is giving me feederism vibes because there's a sexual not misogynistic, sadistic element to it. Overeating is encouraged. The food is unhealthy. It's got the sexy nurse motif, like the what do they call it? There's a word for it, you know. It's not a caricature, but it's got that generic character type of the sexy nurse and all the overeating, the gluttony. It's all that. So it could be a fun place to go. Kind of like Dracula's.
Right, but have a look at the menu and see what we're going to order. It's got to be the octuple bypass. It has to be. I'd never live it down if I didn't order that one. I got to get one of those butterfat shakes. Apparently those have somewhere between 1,500 and 3,000 calories in them. I feel like I should order the IV of wine. I mean, I hate wine, but it looked good on thumbnail, right? It's hard to light this one, you know, because there's a lot of different light sources. I won't bore you with the details. I'm not entirely sure what I want to order, actually, but...
All right, well, we can find out together.
I think I have to order
the
octuple bypass, but yeah, I've got to
with the bacon, right?
So it's like how it normally comes?
Yeah.
Dracula's is great.
Then it hits almost 20,000.
Also with...
Have you been to Dracula's Pavo? I love it. I've been there twice. And one was a couple of years ago. I think we went for a birthday or something, and it was really good. I had one of those fish bowls. I had a fruity tingle in the fish bowl with my dinner. It was really good.
The bacon is 20,000.
Yeah.
I've got to get it with the bacon then, yeah.
Smart. How about our chili? All beef, no beans, no vegetables, and it's not spicy.
Yeah, I'll have a little chili. I mean, I suppose it all adds to the calorie count, right?
True.
Yeah. Butterfat milkshake.
Yes, we have chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and coffee.
Which is the best one?
Vanilla or coffee.
I'd say coffee would be nice.
I'll get the coffee.
It's really good. We have a small syringe that I administer orally. It's a strawberry vodka jello shot.
Yes,
and we have the giant
it's
syringe,
so good.
which would be medication.
Orally?
Absolutely. Give you your medication.
I can probably do one of those.
Okay. All right. I will be right back with your medication.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Is that one of your freebies? You got a free burger? Yeah? Nice.
Just to remind you that it's made with butter.
Did that guy look like he's stuffing? Like he didn't actually look fat. He just had a whole bunch of clothes on. Am I wrong? He doesn't look like he's actually fat. He's just got like a fat suit on. I think he's faked it for free food.
Yeah? Nice.
Oh, he does.
Just to remind you that it's made with butter. It's a little thick and creamy.
In case you forgot. Oh, and this is your
medication.
Oh, right.
That is hi, ding dong. Hi. And yes, and I found out why. I'm like, how can all these skinny people be competitive eaters? Apparently, the thinner and leaner you are, you have more space for your stomach and the food in it. Because when you're fat, you carry a lot of visceral fat around your organs. So then the fat and the organs have nowhere to go. They can't be displaced as well. You can stretch your tummy out eventually, but competitive eaters can actually stretch their tummy out and eat more, and their organs don't have to compete with the visceral fat. I think that's the theory that I heard somewhere.
Okay.
Don't try to chew it. Relax,
Yes.
throat and swallow, and yes, I do it all at once.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Here we go. Close your mouth around it.
That's
Makes it
exactly
easier.
it. I reckon faked it for free food.
Just like that. You took
Oh,
your
he's
medication.
white? But he looks
Oh,
so
that did
weird.
feel a bit like a medical
Right?
procedure.
That way when you get your spanking, you don't feel it as much. Enjoy.
This is the IV of wine, which
An entire liter.
a liter. That's for one person.
It's an
right?
entire bottle. Absolutely. Yes. Enjoy your medication.
All right, thank you.
Very well.
Is it a light wine though? Because if that's a red wine, like a proper red wine, that could be like up to 7 glasses of wine right there. I don't think you'd be allowed to have that in Australia. Oh no, you could, because you can buy bottles of wine at the table. Oh.
I don't know.
I'm not
they
getting
would
waited
drink
at a restaurant
liter of wine,
either.
would they?
I'm not
To
getting waited in
themselves?
public. Oh, well, maybe.
My sister would actually. That's a lie. Is the butter on top necessary? What are you supposed to do? Eat that? Oh, that is greasy.
Is that the milkshake? Oh my
All right.
god.
Is he gonna stand up?
No, I have to
Maybe
hold
not.
it for you until you're ready.
All right. What do you reckon? Think I can finish it?
No.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. No. I'm looking forward to spanking you.
Yeah.
40 slices of bacon,
Right.
an entire tomato,
All right.
8 servings of cheese. I
Okay.
mean, 8 servings of chili and 16 slices of cheese.
So it's
I may get one, but I don't really. It's whatever. It's whatever.
a lot. And it's
Yeah.
20,000 calories.
19,964.
It wasn't really played for long enough. I don't think. I think it's got to be like 13 seconds, like 15 seconds or something. But it doesn't matter.
Almost.
We could round it up, right? Oh, man, it's dripping as well.
Yeah.
You cook these things in lard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keep the flavor in there.
I'm at the world famous Heart Attack Grill today in downtown Las Vegas, and I'm taking on their octuple bypass burger. You don't get anything if you finish it, but you push
You get a
people
high
out.
five.
You get a high five.
Yeah, and
Push-
High five
20,000
and not
calories in your belly.
I suppose it's that, yeah. I'll give you a shout if I need any more
Absolutely. Let me
vodka
know.
jelly smashing down my throat. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll put up a timer on the screen just for fun. This is Beer Meets Food, and this is the legendary octuple bypass burger.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Welcome back. We finally made it to the Heart Attack Grill.
Oh my God.
The globally infamous nucleus of dietary excess.
I reckon he can
I've
eat
ever
it. I
been
reckon he'll
asked
finish
to
it.
visit any restaurant more than I've been asked to visit this one. It almost
Ooh.
feels like some kind of religious pilgrimage.
Oh, I could probably eat a patty with the cheese on it, but it would probably make me feel so sick. But I reckon he could finish it. I 100% think he could finish that. Absolutely.
After all these years doing what I do. And of course, I had to get the octuple bypass burger with extra
Goodness.
chili, no less.
A big chair to curl up and have a
I'm trying to hold the
nana.
burger up with my
Big
forearm.
carpet snake. Curl up like a big carpet snake after a meal.
Oh, the burgers are rich.
Oof. You can say that again.
But they're fatty
I
as
don't know
all
that I've
get
even
out.
got the vocabulary to describe how these patties taste.
I reckon he'll
Other
eat
than
it.
to just say, I don't know, outrageous, depraved even. They are so full of fat.
Yeah,
It
we
does feel
were.
like a bit of a
We
crime
were.
to eat, to be honest.
99 and the
We'll see. It's rich. It's rich, you know.
That was the goofiest laugh ever. We blame the salt. It's probably starting to hit me about now. I think the nurse might be starting to change her prognosis, though. Still, long way to go, like.
What are we about halfway?
Oh, but you know what?
Something like that, I think.
I think the saving grace that there's tomato on this, that would like cut the grease just a little bit and just make it less like, I think actually should get sick of the flavor of it. Like you just get over it. It will just start tasting very samey and yucky. But if it's got like a little bit of pickle or a little bit of like onion or a little bit of tomato, I would, you know what, if I was to eat this, what I'd probably do is I'd pick all the tomato and the onion off and put that in a little pile and then have the cheese and the burger and I'd work on that. And then as a palate cleanser, I'd have a little bit of the onion and the tomato and then I'd go back. That way I'm like not having the samesies all the time. But that's just me. But I could never, not even when I was like an overeater, no chance.
Yeah, 4 down, 4 to go.
Oh,
Oh, have you really?
I don't know what it is
That's
about
so
this, but
cool.
it
Isn't
kind of feels
nice?
like you shouldn't eat lots of it.
Yeah, I suspect it might be the fact that everything is deep fried in
Yeah.
lard. Just a hunch.
100%.
It does, I've got to say, after a patty or two, it feels absolutely
I think
gross
it's just
to eat.
top. I think it's the
but admittedly
heel and the
delicious at the
cap.
same time.
That's it.
Oh, that's really. Oh! That was so hard.
I don't want to be spanked
Is that
like that in
normal?
public. Ow.
That was really hard.
Yeah, I'm warm enough for you.
Yeah. I gotta finish this now. I can't get hit like that. Do you have that Mexican Coke here?
So we used to. After COVID, we weren't able to get it anymore, so we just have a regular Coke.
Can I have a regular Coke?
Absolutely.
I would love it, thank you. I heard they had Mexican Coke, but sadly no.
Thank you for dropping the
thank
link,
you.
Jade. You're the best.
That is a huge can.
Hi, Edna. Hi.
I've never seen a Coke can that big, ever. I suppose, yeah, good point.
That's too much food for your torso. Okay, yes, it's the limit. It's the absolute limit for most torsos, I believe.
Right, we need to get this done while
got a
it's
rubber
still
band in
reasonably
it.
warm,
It's got
because this is not
sticking
going to
the
be
meat out of it.
fun when it's cold.
Look, I'm going to be really gross, but one of the reasons I wouldn't eat this because I don't want to work this through my colon. I don't want this going through my small intestines. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. When this is hot, it's actually very easy to eat. But I can't have a lot of fat. But it's starting to cool now, so I should stop lingering if I want to get it done.
I really am very happy I did not bet on you. You're pretty good at that too.
I think I might save the bottom bun till last because
it's thick.
That's probably got like 5,000 calories in it alone.
Thicker than J-Lo, that
It's
one.
absolutely saturated with grease.
What's good about
we'll save that.
Mexican Coke is different because they use different kind of sugar. Is that correct? I've heard about Mexican Coke, but I don't drink full sugar Coke. I only drink Diet Coke or zero sugar Coke or Pepsi Max. But I hear the Mexican Coke is better, and just Mexican soft drinks is better because I use a different type of sugar.
Bottom bun for a sebaceous little treat at the end. I've got to say, this food actually tastes a lot better than I expected. You wouldn't want to eat here more than, I don't know, maybe once ever. But it is a laugh. It's a shame you don't get anything for finishing this thing, especially since apparently only like a handful of people have ever finished the full one with the bacon and everything. Yeah. They used to push you out in a wheelchair and do like a siren thingy, I think. But apparently the last time they did that, the wheelchair got nicked. So no more. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the series.
He ate that entire thing.
And, stick around for
Hugh.
the consequences.
Hugh, I have been waiting to see you pop up. He ate that whole thing. Oh my God. I bet he gets real bad heartburn, like the oil. Oh, God. But how old is he? He's probably young and his system's probably okay. You know, he's probably used to this. He's got muscles to flex everything. I have a question for Hugh. I'll make sure I remind it. We'll just watch the last
video. Catch you next time.
Bye.
Almost.
I was wrong. I was very incorrect. I'm sorry I judged you skinny. How dare I? I guess they know who you are. I was like, no way. You did it. You did it.
In 15 minutes and he did it so fast as well. That's nuts.
I eat my words. Usually with the bacon, it's not finished. That was really good. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And I got you with the Jello shot too.
Yeah.
That's a big shot.
That probably helped. If I drink some of this, I might make a mess of the whole
have
restaurant.
wine now. I don't. Oh God.
So you push this down. And
all right.
Push it out this time.
Like a real IV.
Yeah.
That'd probably be pretty painful. Waiting for that to fill up a whole glass. Let's have a little bit of wine.
Is it good wine? No, it's not. He doesn't like it.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying some dessert now.
You people
Always
usually
having
doubt
dessert.
The problem is I didn't finish the IV bag of wine, so I'm gonna get spanked.
Oh Jesus! Oh.
That actually hurt. My left ass cheek is numb.
So I do the right one and I'm like nice to it, right? But that left one, I just do really well. That's why I go back to the other side because the left side, I'm really good
There's
at
probably
it.
something wrong with you, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I've been here 11 years. I enjoy this way too much.
Mom.
Can we see if we can get Wade on the big scale in the background?
I know, right?
Meal cost in pounds.
I need some Z's. Hi.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Vegas is good for you, huh?
I'm dieting for like a
he
month
put on
now.
8 pounds.
Nice. Old gowns. That was a heart attack real experience. Thank you. Nice to meet you. You too.
He walked out of there 8 pounds heavier. 8 pounds, which is what? Oh my God. 4 kilos? 4 kilos. Jesus. Wow. Well, yeah, so that was very good. Okay. Stop sharing that one. Hugh, my question was, did you make the salmon, Hugh? Did you have some yet? Because remember, I think you were the one asking about how do you cook your salmon. And we gave you our little tips for making the salmon. Did you make it? Oh, yeah, I'd go home and just want to have a nap straight away. Oh, because you literally put 8 pounds of food inside of your body, and then all of the salt in it makes you bloat and makes you heavier too. Oh, God. But that was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed watching that. I know it's completely against everything that we talk about, and it is overeating, but it's a bit different because I don't think this man has an ED that we know of. And it's all for fun, and he tries to manage it with, he manages it well, and he looks to be a healthy weight. However, down the track, I would love to see what his cholesterol rating is, because even though you fast and all that stuff, you're still consuming all the cholesterol. So we'll see where he is in a few years. But that was enjoyable. I enjoyed that. Oh, Angelina. Someone did pass away, but you can't really blame the restaurant because the person goes there and on their own free will, and they probably got more problems going on than like pre-restaurant issues, if that's, yeah, you know what I mean? But what if somebody who was 350 pounds showed up there every single day? Could they refuse service to them? Like, could they say, no, sorry, bro, you can't come and eat here every day? Because wouldn't you feel a bit guilty about letting someone with like eating that food every single day? Because that would be a possibility with Amber and a possibility with Foodie. Because if they got a taste for something, and if they liked one of their dishes, they would eat it back to back to back to back to back, but for days, absolute days, because they get fixated on food that they like. But anyway, I want to see. Hugh, did you enter? Hugh. Oh, okay. But yes, I was just wondering how you went. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right, guys. So that's everything. We've watched all we're going to watch today. We've been on for 2.5 hours. I've had a good time. We watched some new stuff. We watched some old stuff. Chantal's got the beadies and she's using it to her advantage. Look at her go. Look at the entrepreneur that she is. Replay gang. Hi, Replay gang. Like the stream. I think I've said it. I don't think I actually even said it once. If you like the stream, hit the like. Do what you want. I'm not your mother. But thanks for everyone for coming. I'm working tomorrow, but I do have a late stream. What time do I finish? 6. I might not be on tomorrow, but I'll definitely be on Tuesday, because Tuesday's my day off and I get to do whatever I want. All right. Well, I'll see you all then. Have a good one. Stay safe. And yeah, do your Kegels. That's all I can say. All right, guys. Oh, Panda. Hi, Panda. I just saw you just pop in and I'm just finishing. You'll have to go back and watch. But we'll just say it for you. Panda, panda, panda. Okay. Yeah, I'm just about to finish now. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.